So, I barked on a song. Fuck off.
You shake a pretty mean cake, Batman.
I'm about to waste my fucking money on the M&M Funko.
Hey! Need to stop! Help me!
That's you, Manuel. What are we going to do?
Sorry I'm late. Bring me that horizon. Afraid I got lost on the path of life.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
I love our chat, bro. What's up, guys? Bro, right off the fucking bat.
Honestly, I was gonna say to start with,
Yeah, what's happening there is crazy, bro.
it's fucking insane. I hope everybody in
Shame it's
California.
sad, you know?
I know how those fire. I mean, I didn't own anything. I wasn't living in California, but like I saw the destruction firsthand when I was there. Like I got off a 5-day backcountry hike, so we only had sat phones,
Right.
and I was in Yosemite. We came out, and everybody was like, "We're evacuating." We only had all our shit in our car, right? But
Yeah.
so we were instantaneously evacuating. And I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of sick driving down a road. It's fucked up, right? But it's something I experienced. Like, so yeah, we were literally driving down the street. That's when it was actually. No, it wasn't 2018. It was 2017 is when I was there. But we were driving down the street, and there was like both sides of the road were just on fire. Like the whole, all the
Bro,
way up. Like,
that is crazy.
and then we went down this. Yeah, we feeling Star Wars afterwards. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. And we were freaking. It does. It literally looks like another world when you see it. Like it's insane. But we were coming down the highway, and we go through this. There's two main ways in and out of Yosemite, and the way that we were going was through this valley, almost like a little canyon. And there's a river right there next to you, dude. And these helicopters were just coming down, like right next to the car, like shaking the car, pulling up water from the river just to go drop
Rain
it.
ash is insane.
Yeah, like it's nutty. So
I cannot imagine
person, and
living there.
It is not a.
Like.
I mean, that's the other thing. Some people right now are, they're at work, and it's like, because those fires, man, like they can jump like that. Like they can jump a highway. They can jump like that. Like you don't have time. It's get your kids from school and get out. You can't go home. You can't get anything from your home because your home's already burning. So you're
And like
losing.
in a fire like that, you can't just get a giant bucket of water and dump fire on it, right? Like, it's probably not gonna work.
A giant bucket of water and dump fire on it.
and dump what, bro? Listen, I didn't sleep. Okay, chill. No, but
it doesn't work. It's too hot. They don't have enough people right now either.
Right.
That's the other thing. Like, and
yeah, because the fucking mayor cut all of the funding for the fire department, which is crazy.
The mayor left. She's in Ghana.
Well, no, she came home from Ghana a day after she heard about the fires, which is
still
wild.
You're gone.
That's crazy.
But yeah, you cut the funding for the water and the fire hydrants.
What do you think is going to happen? In that case.
Well, the whole reason that water was cut, it goes back to that thing. And you're talking to somebody who goes to school for environmental science here, and I'm all about conservation and things like that. When it's done correctly and won't cause the death of humans. Like, so yeah, some of the bills that were put forth were to take water from the cities and put it into, like, this is a Gavin Newsom thing. Again, complete disgrace of a governor. And he was putting, basically, the way that I understand it, there is a type of fish. I think it's the mountain muskfish, lungfish, something like that.
The Elon fish?
But it's a native fish, and they wanted to put, like, create more land water for the fish to live in, because you're going to lose this native fish. And I get it. It's like a lake trout type of animal.
Where they put it in the middle of the city?
Well, no, you can't. It only lives in like high mountains and stuff, but
Right.
it was relegated towards that instead of like towards the cities, and like you're seeing that effect right now. And like, bro, the fish has been there for a long time. It'd be okay. You guys have droughts every year. Like, but you need water, and you can only get it from certain systems, and you can't. Like what are the now you have a massive homeless problem, and where are all these homeless people going to go? And how many of these homeless people were living in the woods when this fire came through?
How does it spread through wind? Is that what does it? Wind, like
wind? Well, it's so dry there. Like not even a flicked cigarette, like two sticks could brush together the wrong way, and that could cause a spark that starts a fire. Like, it's that easy. It is literally that easy. Sunlight could hit a leaf through a little bead of water or dew on a plant, and that can start a fire. It is that easy. That same thing happens in the West, unfortunately, all the time. And
droughts are fake.
I'm not saying droughts are fake. Yeah,
that's probably true too.
That's
yeah.
The other thing, they weren't cleaning any of the underbrush, which you have to do. Yeah, I know, Pilgrim. I know. There was somebody who did say that, and honestly, like, if we're not, I don't know what states are sending who there, but there should be firefighters there. But that stuff, once those flames can go from 2 feet right in front of you to 20 feet in seconds. You can't get close to them because it's so hot. You have to go. So, like, the fire can't even fight them. It's bad, man. It is really bad. And unfortunately, people are losing everything.
It's a shame, bro.
And they're asking people to bring in pets. Like, if you can't take people, obviously, like, can you at least take someone's dog? Can you at least take this? Because the hotels aren't fucking allowing people to bring their pets in still.
I can't even imagine.
So,
losing my cat, like, that would be the saddest thing ever.
Bro, let alone my lizard goes in my pocket. Like, I got 2 fucking snake bins right here. I'll toss the snakes in if there's ever a fire at the crib. The dog goes out the window with me. But it's like, the fish will be fine. There's a fire station right up the street from my house. Hopefully, though, they won't boil. But
they won't boil.
That's true. But the snakes are going in the bins, dude. They'll be all right.
What would you... I remember you saying once, in a, tornado, you just put Sunny into your, like, pocket, right?
No, I put her in a... Well, yeah, I put her in my pocket first. But I put her in a fishbowl with, like, foam around it.
Oh, okay.
And in it. So she was just in there. So she, like, at least had something that she could cling to.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, and there's also the other thing is, like, people just have to release farm animals. You can't, like, don't try to get them out. Just let it go, because the animals are going to dip. They're going to know to dip. Because that's what happened. Like I think last major fire, there was, like, 30 prized horses that died because they tried to get them all out. don't get them out. Just break the locks and let them go, and
They'll leave, right?
they'll
Yeah.
leave. Like,
Yeah. That's crazy.
yeah, exactly, Ronnie. My mom's friend said she'd be fine because she lived next to the fire station. It doesn't work that way.
Well, because like the firefighters have to go, I think, where the highest volume of like fire is, right?
Yeah,
Like
I'm
it's
talking about like a singular house fire, but like that still is.
oh well, yeah.
That still doesn't matter. I literally live next to it. It's like right up. It's the top of my street, but like it's still. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well, all my animals will be like. No, that's why they're all right around me, and I have literally like an escape hatch next to my fucking bed. So
Yeah.
them fuckers are coming with.
But yeah, no, I mean it's just a shame,
This is
bro.
a
And
couple $100. The snakes are too expensive. The lizard is too old. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. The high winds are also tipping over semi trucks and stuff. And I don't know.
What?
Again, I don't know what states are sending people out there, but they need support. But the other problem is like the South and the East Coast are getting hit by the winds and the snow. Like Texas is about to get hit by snow if it hasn't already, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to snow.
Well, don't they have like a grid issue? They have like a grid problem. Like
No, they don't have a
like
problem right now with it.
oh,
Most
I
of
thought
their
that they had
stuff-
one like a few years ago or something.
they did have one a few years ago, and people died.
Yeah, yeah. That was
But now their grid is all. It's a Texas grid. It's not connected to anything else.
oh okay.
It's just one system.
But
And
yeah, no, I
Elon's building
mean
that up anyway. So
I saw a post earlier. The Palisades are like totally gone. They
Yes.
are like completely gone, which is just crazy.
yeah, they're trying
Like,
to save the Hollywood sign, and like the cynic in me is like, well,
who
let
the fuck cares
Yeah,
about the
the-
Hollywood sign?
the cynic
Like,
in me is like, let the Hollywood sign burn because Hollywood's already been burnt to the ground.
yeah,
Fucking
like
2 years
really.
ago. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised by that at all.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And
Like,
it's
just-
it's
Why can't people just like chill the hell
matter
out?
how you feel about like and there's people out there, right? I mean, and it's the same thing that you would get from the other side, unfortunately. But it's like the far right people and the far left people are like, well, you get what you fucking deserve. And it's like, yeah, but these are people, man. Like
Yeah, that happens on both
your
sides.
true test of
Unfortunately, which
character was
sucks,
like,
you know.
even if you like Roman here, like it's no secret that Roman's not a fan of President Trump. But when he was getting shot at, Roman was like, that's fucked up.
Well, yeah, of course.
But there's people that were like, you missed. You should have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And there's people saying that about California on the other side, where they're like, well, California's been fucked so hard for the past however many years, they might as well just burn the whole thing down.
yeah, but they're fucking people. Like it's
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
there might be a ton of people over there that are dumb as fuck, and dumb as rocks that don't know what they're talking about. I'm looking at you, Ronnie. No, I'm kidding. But it's horrible. Like you might disagree with every single thing about those people, but you don't want them to die. You
No,
don't
of
want
course not.
them to lose their livelihoods because they will.
I'm not big on conspiracies, but that could be possible. Like it wouldn't shock me.
Yeah, well, they're
you
also
know?
trying to save they're trying to save the sign, and the fire is getting close to the observatory, and they're trying to save that too. And it's like, I get it, but you got to allocate resources elsewhere. It's a building. Buildings can be rebuilt. People's lives can't. Like
Yeah.
it's moronic. It is, and if anything, like this shows that, like, if you guys vote for Gavin Newsom again, I don't know what you're doing. Because you're not getting the help that you guys need. It's other states, to my knowledge. I don't know who's sending people, like I said, but there should be more. But that should be the main thing in the United States right now is send fucking help because they're burning.
Bruh.
Yeah, that's fucking cool though, Pilgrim. Exactly. If they're preserving those locations, it's because they want them around for 2028. Absolutely. And also, there have been videos of firefighters saving flags, and that's cool. I agree with that.
So the Olympics is going to Los Angeles? The
No, I
what?
did not.
No.
No, my favorite video of this week is when Obama and Donald Trump were having a conversation at the late President Carter's funeral, and they were
What were
giggling.
they talking about?
Well, there was a forensics analyst that actually went over it, like voice analyst and like speech analyst, and he said it had something to do with foreign policy and how the two of them wanted to speak in private outside of that room. And Obama was like laughing, and so was Trump. They were buddy buddy. And my favorite part of this video is that Kamala turns around because she hears Obama start to speak, and then she turns back around. She's like, she looks so disgusted. She looks so disgusted at the two of them having a conversation.
Well, it's because Trump and Obama are friends with each other. It's why, you know?
Yeah, well, let them be cool. Let them be friends. I mean, I think the two of them could do a lot of good work together if they work together.
I don't know how much good Obama could really bring into the world, but
Who
hey.
knows? He's a smart guy.
Yeah, he's smart, but he wasn't that he wasn't really that good of a president. But hey, I mean,
he made decisions though.
well, yeah. But speaking of
Ladies and
decisions,
gentlemen,
bro,
we got him.
they were talking about what to do with California, and Biden is like, Kamala, you've been affected by this. Fire away. What the fuck?
Yeah, now LA will get better help. But again, you're gonna have your homeless problems has only gone up.
And Maui wasn't
so many people are displaced now. They don't have anything. The insurance is gonna cover as much as insurance is gonna cover.
The Rock and Oprah each pledged to give like $5 million or something to Maui when they're both like billionaires, which is fucking wild. That's true. That's so true.
That's funny as fuck. He made decisions. I love you, Crimson.
That's fucked up, Crimson.
No,
but so
yo, Pilgrim.
Pilgrim, I'm not putting that up, bro. That's not happening.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know, but I'm not highlighting that chat, okay? Every human poops, bro. Except for if there's a human that was born without like a butt or something.
No, except for Kim Jong-un. He doesn't poop.
How does that man take all that food, bro? Pancake God? Hello.
1725. What's up?
How are you, Pancake God?
Yeah, I just think it's horrible what's happening. I mean, obviously, they don't give a fuck what I think, but
he probably doesn't. Like he probably doesn't poop. He probably doesn't poop. Honestly,
that's what he tells his people. He's a god. What do you mean? He's a god among men.
I can't imagine. I've been getting bullied at school. How old are you?
Clearly in school.
Oh, well, you're welcome here.
It only makes you stronger. I'll tell you that.
Yep. And you'll find out that you'll find out that they're all wrong eventually.
Yeah.
Don't let it bother you.
I was gonna say
Ronnie, shut the fuck up.
I was gonna say, well, Ronnie will bully here too. 12. You might be a little
12. How did you find this? Why are you hating on Twitch?
No, I mean I hate on Twitch. So yeah, well, Pancake God, I'm gonna tell you, you gotta stand up for yourself. That's for sure. But also, Don't let the bastards grind you down because they can't. You know who you are. You like who you are. So be who you are. Dude, I got made fun of all the time. Elementary school, middle school.
Exactly.
That's it. But people were like, yo, they would make fun of me for being a nerd. It's like, yeah, I'm being a nerd, but I love being a nerd. I would go home and I'd play video games and I'd hop on the headset and people would be so much more mean to me on a video game than anybody in school. I learned words on said video games that I didn't even know existed. So many things happened to my mom, apparently, from all these random people that I didn't know on these video games. And it was happening all the time. You know what I mean? Like, so people were so brutal on there that it's like, okay, like anything you say to me is just funny. Fuck you, Ronnie. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you just gotta say, sometimes you should be like, yeah, fuck you, Ronnie.
No, but in all seriousness, Pancake God though, like don't let it bring you down. Like it's so
Yeah, no,
Pilgrim.
because honestly, you'll just be better
Pancake
off.
God said this because I'm allowed to use the app because my ID has a mistake. But how did you find us of all people? That's kind of what I like. How did you find the RoloRome cast of all people? Like on
That's
Twitch.
cool. That's cool with me.
I mean, that's fine.
I feel like I have to watch my mouth a little bit now.
Nah, bruh. Look.
Wait till we get into talking about Star Wars, man. I'm not gonna be as kind.
Well, we gotta ease into it a little bit. I wanted to hear what you have to say about wait. I was just lying about other streamers to get a reaction so they feel bad and they give me money. What?
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Yo, Frimson!
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
Oh my
I was
god!
searching for streamers with no viewers, so I can actually
On
talk
Twitch.
to them. I mean, I guess that's a backhanded compliment, so thank you.
I've been telling you, dude, Twitch is dead.
Roman can't even afford a hooker. Fuck off, Ronnie. Yes, I can.
Hookers
I'm just
are
out of work
expensive these days.
currently, okay? But yeah.
He said, "Yes, I can. I can afford. I can too afford a hooker." Ronald.
So, what do you think about Microsoft and Windows combining to make a handheld?
I think it's old news.
Well, apparently it's coming out this year.
Oh my god, the thing that they announced in 2015 is coming out 10 years later. That's insane. That's really going to compete with Twitch or fucking Switch.
Well, Xbox chief Phil Spencer has been dropping hints about an Xbox handheld for
10 years.
But what about Windows' handheld gaming PCs? How is a handheld a gaming PC?
Bro, you can get a phone case right now for your phone and download the Xbox app. If you have a phone that can actually run it, and you can get a case that's a controller and you can play Xbox on your phone right now.
Yeah.
I have a friend who does it. You could do it right now.
So, Jason Ronald, Microsoft's VP of Next Generation, tells The Verge that we should expect to see the Windows handheld gaming experience change within this calendar year. Okay, so Microsoft and Windows are working on handhelds.
Well, Microsoft is Windows.
Okay, but here's what I'm thinking, right?
I only want it if a startup is a Windows 98 startup.
They're only putting this out because Sony's coming out with their handheld. this year.
Oh my god, they've had one. It's called the PSP. Like
No, they're making a they're
new
they're
one. I
making
get
a
that, but
new
like
one.
they're acting like they've never had one before. The PSP was huge, but guess what? None of this is going to compete with the Switch. None of it.
Yeah. All of these
None of it.
companies see like the Switch and they're like, we need Switches, but like it's
You
not
don't.
going to be the same.
You don't, because guess what? You already have the Xbox app on your phone.
And if you
anybody
get a
wants to-
backbone, you can play it on you can play games on your phone.
exactly.
Yeah.
And it's just I'm pretty sure PSN's trying to do the same thing. So why not just do that? And guess what? Mobile gaming, no one fucking does that.
True.
Like no one. You
That's
know what
true.
mobile game is still like big? Pretty big. Pokemon Go. I still see people play Pokemon Go. That is a mobile game that you hop onto when you're walking down the street or you're on break at work or you are on a train, right? Well, you can't even on a train because you're moving too fast. But like when you're waiting for a bus or some shit, you pop on your phone for a second, go, I wonder if there's any Pokemon around. Oh, that one. I'll catch that one. Oh, look, my bus is here. Time to go. Like,
Yes, there
yes,
is a Switch
there's no
coming out
name for it.
this year. Yeah,
It's the Switch 2, the Switch Plus, the Switch X, the Switch Ultra, the Super Switch.
the only thing that's going to be different
Whatever.
with the Switch is that it's not going to be portable, so you're not going to be able to leave your house with it.
I don't think that's true.
That was what my brother told me, and he's like,
Dude, there's no information on it.
well,
There's no information on it because Geeks and Gamers has been covering it every week for the past like 2 years on Tuesday night's main event.
I never saw that actually.
Nintendo has not said anything, and I'm pretty sure anybody who leaks anything will get a fucking surface-to-air missile into their house. Like a Predator drone strike will come through or something because Nintendo will destroy your life for even allowing anything out. Yeah, I did, and it sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck. It sucks for us.
Battlefront 3, like the sequel to like the OG.
Yes.
Battlefront. Oh my god.
The one that
bro.
Disney canceled when they bought Star Wars. Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It basically exists now. There's a game on PC that is basically that. So the fans kind of made it. Like you play large scale battles on a planet where there's actual capital ships that can fly in that are player controlled capital ships with multiple players in them, like doing the jobs to control said capital ship and like actually sending out fighters with manned people, like actually bombarding shit. Like,
yeah.
And like they can go down, they can crash into the battlefield and like change the course of the battle. You can get in a ship and fly up into space. Like it's a whole game. But fans basically made it as a different name. But yeah, no, Crimson, I agree. It did look really good. And the campaign was actually going to be like Lord of the Rings Conquest, where you had the whole Star Wars story up to, Return of the Jedi. But then you could go back and replay it as the villains and have the villains win. Except it would be a switched storyline where like during the Empire era, like they had a version where like Vader was a good guy and Obi-Wan was a bad guy. So they had Sith Lord Yoda and Sith Lord Obi-Wan as like a side story with like dark side Luke, but light side like Leia was like the light side whatever, and Vader was like training her, but it was like Anakin. It was really interesting. It was cool.
Bro, that sounds cool.
Dude, the concept art is sick. Light side Maul was a thing.
What?
It was just gonna be fun. Like it looked.
How did this not get put out?
It looked like just fun Star Wars shit.
How did this not get put out, bro?
Yeah, Dark Side Mace Windu looks insane. He looks like a voodoo god. Like, hold on. That's Lightside Mall.
What the shit?
Yeah,
Yo!
so there's like Lightside Mall, Lightside Dooku, Dark Side Mace Windu.
Yo, that would go hard.
That would go hard, yeah. No, it was Dark Side Leia. Yeah, Dark Side Leia.
Bro, what?
There's Light Side Vader on the left and Dark Side Luke. Dark Side Obi-Wan goes hard too, dude. He looks like Balin. He looks like Balin from Ahsoka.
Bro, that shit's crazy.
But this was all concept art for Battlefront 3.
We lost out, bro.
Dark Side Evil Chewbacca was a thing.
We lost out, bro.
It was just gonna be like random ass like fights. Yeah, see, Theory did a video on it. That's Light Side Vader.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to say shout out to Star Wars Marvel Purist. He had a video come out about Theory recently. Yeah.
Well,
I didn't get the chance to watch it yet, but shout out to him. Oh no.
He can finally speak his mind about the politics in Canada, so that's nice. Without
yeah.
having
Darth
to
Vader's
wonder.
light side suit. Oh yeah. I saw that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it could have been a really cool game, but I mean, the gameplay, like, see if I can find.
Man, we had it all for like a few years.
Battlefront 3 original. Yeah, like, there's so much of it.
Bro, Pilgrim, that's fucked up.
There's so much of it.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, bro. They
Bro,
had,
this shit is
like
sick.
Light Side Ventress was a thing. Like, it's just cool, dude.
That shit's dope.
It's just really, really
How
cool.
does they? Why did they cancel Battlefront 3?
Well, it was
Instead,
supposed
they
to be
gave us
like,
the fucking...
like the campaign would have your regular campaign, but then you would also have like this, like, Elseworlds type of Star Wars. Like, just
Yeah,
like just fun bullshit battles or character like yeah. There's Light Side Ventress.
that shit goes hard, bro. Like, I don't get, like, why can't we have nice things ever?
Yeah, original gameplay. Let's see if I can find the one that Crimson's talking about. Because there was a demo.
There was.
Yeah.
Was it done? Was the game done?
2008 alpha gameplay.
Oh,
It's not it.
okay.
Yeah, I know the build was found 9 years ago. Was this the one? Let's see.
Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars. He's not gonna show it. Oh no, here it is. Yeah, because you can actually get in. I'm just gonna mute it 'cause I don't care what he has.
Yo,
But like, you can fly into space. The first mission was supposed to be the Battle of Coruscant, so that's why they had this done.
I'm so mad that they canceled it.
Fuck your Patreon.
Hey,
I mean, dude, if they just ran this thing like the right way, like, look at it, like, You can
That
land
game
into
looks
ships.
sick, bro. This looks awesome.
It would have been after the success of Battlefront 2, dude. This would have been insane. And like, it takes actual time to get up into space. But like, look at this. Flying in atmosphere and actually doing troop drops and shit. It would have been so dope.
Bro, this shit goes hard. Why didn't we get this?
Oh, and they had Imperial Commando like part of it. And like, oh, dude,
Bro,
it was
what
so
the
cool.
fuck? What? Why?
Oh yeah, this was the actual footage. I did see this like years and years ago.
Bro, I'm so mad, bro. Instead they gave us the EA shit.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if there's any sound to it. Like you get this whole Order 66 goes down. Like
the hell's
it was a
that?
game. It's a Jedi.
Oh, I don't know him. Maybe I'm a
X1 and
fake fan.
X2 are two. X1 and X2 are two altered clones.
Yo, it was like that? Yo!
Yeah, dude. Like it's a whole game. Like it was
Bro, I'm
there.
so
It
mad.
existed. We just never got it.
I'm so mad, bro. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
We just never got it.
And now we never will get it because of fucking Disney.
I don't know if you pulled this up, but that's good.
Yeah, yeah. No, but
Yeah, I want to see if I can find. Does anybody know the name of that game that you can actually play on PC? That is basically Star Wars Battlefront 3.
why did they feel the need to shove the EA Battlefronts down our throat? Or when they put out the original ones, 1 and 2, it didn't work. Like, we were hyped for the classic collection, and then when people started to get on,
it was fucking broken.
yeah, they changed it. Why couldn't they just leave it? The games were perfect. Like, we wanted 2000s era gaming, and they just went and they just tried to change it for literally like zero reason. But whatever, man.
I can't find like fuck.
Do you by chance know anything close to what the game is called?
It's like Arma, but it's not.
Is it
It's
Arma?
I don't know.
Arma Reforger?
No, I don't know. It's literally like a mass battles. I've seen so many clips on YouTube.
Kind of like Lord of the Rings Conquest, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it.
It's literally just a PC game. People stream it. Like I don't know what it's called though. The sun's getting me in the eyeball.
The sun's getting real low. Ghost Recon Project Reality.
No. It's not
Counter Strike?
It's not Counter Strike. I'm talking like hold on.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this myself.
Battle Simulator? No.
I doubt that that's it.
What's the name of this game, dude? It's gonna
Sorry,
bother
Ronnie.
the hell out of me. I know you guys have seen it.
Planet Side?
That might be it.
That sounds like a game that's familiar. That sounds like it. Planet Side. Let's see.
Show the look up Star Wars Planet Side gameplay.
I will. Hold on.
I'm trying to find this, because you can go on like YouTube Shorts and you'll find people that are just talking about Star Wars lore with this game in the background. Like I don't know the name of the game because I don't play PC. I'm a scrub.
Star Wars Planet Side? Is that it?
Show me. Give me something to work with here.
All right, bruh. Chill.
Because you can literally get in like an LAAT with your boys and talk in chat and like land on the beaches of Kashyyyk like it's freaking D-Day and like fight off the battle droids and like a capital ship will roll up in the middle of space and like just start bombarding everything. Like
Space Magic Nanites.
Is this
yes, I'm pretty sure this might be. No, this isn't it. No, it's literally Star Wars. I'm telling you, it is literally Star Wars.
Huh.
Go forward a little bit. No, it is. No. It is legitimately Star Wars.
Huh. Okay.
Like, I'm about to look up, like, large scale first person FPS.
Planet Side. That might be it, but I'm not sure. Nah.
Star Wars mod.
Is it modded? Is that?
It's a modded.
Is it a modded version of
It's a
Battlefront?
modded version of a game. It's not Battlefront.
Oh, okay.
It's a different game. Here it fucking is. Pretty sure I found it. Pretty sure I found it. Massive Star Wars mod that proves AAA games were wrong. The game is literally called Squad, I think.
Squad? Squad!
But Star Wars modders have done it again. Is this the one? Hold on. No, because it doesn't look this good, so I know this is bullshit. Because the game doesn't look like a AAA game. It looks like Battlefront 2.
So it looks kind of like old-fashioned, is what you're saying?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
this might be it though. Hold on. Capital ship crashes.
After Roland
Dude, I'm
finds the
finding
game that
I'm gonna fucking find this.
once Roland finds it, we will get into the James Mangold Star Wars movie. So
I'm gonna fucking find this.
Roland is determined to find this.
I am very determined. I'm gonna go to Shorts. I'm gonna go to Shorts to find this. I've seen it.
Are you sure that you weren't just dreaming?
I've seen this game so many times.
Okay, all right. You've seen it. Jesus.
Watch, dude. Literally, just go through Star Wars shorts and somebody will be playing it. Like it's everywhere. I don't know how I can't find this shit right now. It's pissing me off.
Because we're trying to find it. It's why.
Yeah, I'm sure Disney doesn't like the fact that it exists. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, it's a mass bat. I don't know how nobody has fucking seen this. I don't know how nobody in our chat has seen this. Like,
Well, Crimson said that it was Planetside, but
it's
I
not
showed you the
Planetside, though.
gameplay and it wasn't that. So
Okay, I'm gonna try this one.
huh.
It's not Galactic Contention, is it? No, it's not that. I'm gonna find this, dude. I am going to find this fucking game. It's gotta be here. It's literally a first-person shooter. You can play with your homies. I've seen so many people fucking playing it with voice in it. Like, it's not like it's bullshit. Like, they're landing on the fucking beaches of Kashyyyk.
Is it this, Roland? I might have found it.
Show me. I hope you did, because I'm having trouble here.
It's not Outlaws, y'all. Fuck off.
He said Outlaws.
Outlaws. Is it this?
In Battlefront, there is ridiculous, seemingly overpowered.
Battlefront. This is Battlefront fucking 2015.
Oh. I only ever played the second one, so I wouldn't know.
Hold on.
Ronnie, I can't show that shit on stream, okay? Chill. No matter how much you might want me to, I can't show that on stream, all right? Relax. Star Wars Outlaws. After Survivor, I'm taking a break from playing Star Wars games for like a while.
Did you play Outlaws?
No. Did you play it?
No. No, I had a great time watching Mauler play it, though. Mauler and
Okay.
Theory and all them. That was wonderful. See, now I gotta look up, like... All right.
If this is the whole stream, that'd be funny. Just like
Dude, now I have to, like... I have to think out of the box with the titles I'm looking up. Like...
not Star Wars game.
Nah, like dropping on Kashyyyk with the homies. like how it feels if you land on Kashyyyk. That type of shit.
Dropping on Kashyyyk with the homies. Let me see if anything comes up when I type that in.
It does, but not what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude. First person trooper.
That's not Battlefront. Okay.
Did I find it?
I'm trying.
No, I think I found the game.
You think so?
I think I legitimately found the game.
What's it called?
Squad Galactic Contention mod.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Squad Galactic Contention mod gameplay. The People's Battlefront.
The People's Battlefront.
That's what they're calling it. That's what fans are calling it. This has to be it. It looks too good though. Like it doesn't look. I don't. Nah, this has to be it. Yeah, dude. All right, I think I found it. I finally fucking found it. People with PCs, play this. Play this game and let me know how fun it is. Yeah, dude. I found it.
Okay.
Let me share screen.
I was gonna say like
This shit looks insane. It is a short. That's where I found it.
oh shit. Oh, it's literally Star Wars. Is this the game where you showed me?
Yeah, this is it. This is the game.
You showed me where Yoda was like in a bar talking to people.
No.
Oh. Yo, this game is gorgeous.
2 times northeast of
Motherfuckers on PC are having so much fun.
Yo, I might move to it.
I'm gonna move.
I might move to PC.
I'm
bro.
gonna move to it.
Hyena strike incoming.
Bro, what? EA could never.
Yeah, fucking thank modders, dude.
That's awesome.
Thank modders.
That's awesome.
Like this shit is fucking so dope.
That shit is awesome.
I want to see the capital ship crash because that's yeah.
Yo, what?
in now. I had to make sure I got the people I wanted in.
Oh my gosh! No way.
Did you hear the fucking? Their ship is going, so they're losing. The Republicans
Wait,
are losing.
is that- No way. You guys see that?
Hey, shout out.
Fucking new Venator
Yo, what's up?
crashing animation.
What's
No
on your
way.
squad? I can be your gunner
No
for your
way.
agent.
That is so sick.
Bro, what?
And then, like, it's not gonna be like a huge explosion at the end.
No
Gentlemen,
way,
get
bro.
in the left.
Honestly, the
Combo,
deaths.
we're hot dropping.
Raj, can I? It's so pretty. It's so pretty.
Dude, keep watching it, Humble.
Do we have time? I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. It just looks so beautiful. I love these deaths, bro. These guys are just the best. Oh, I can't even believe it, bro.
Nah, bro, you're the best.
Oh, you're the best.
Pretty sure we'll see the explosion from here.
It's all real time shit.
Not gonna lie though, that does look
Bro,
very
this shit.
That
It's
is the
crazy.
most amazing thing.
Wait for it.
Whoever made this took a lot of dedication, and it's awesome.
10 seconds.
Oh.
That's like on the battlefield. Like a fuck ton of other motherfuckers just died.
Wow.
That's
That was
insane.
amazing.
Like player wise.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry.
That's insane, bro. That's crazy.
It's dope, dude.
That's
Like,
crazy.
yo, I want to play the fuck out of this game.
What's it called?
Galactic Contention. It's
Yo, I'm getting that. As soon as I get a
it's a
gaming
mod.
PC,
It's a
I'm getting
mod
that shit.
for Squad. The game is called Squad.
And it's just Star Wars, and it's awesome.
Dude, and well, it's not Star Wars. The mod you have to download is called Galactic Contention. But I've seen like a clip of them. They're like in the middle of a battle, and then all of a sudden, just a capital ship just fucking roll like a I'm gonna say Covenant, a CIS capital ship just rolls in above them and just starts bombarding the location, and the clones are just booking it.
Crazy.
They're just trying to get the hell out of there, and it's like, dude, you got people on game chat like screaming. Of course, you got the dudes that are like super into it. They're like, "Move, soldier, go!" Like it's wild.
So
It looks so much fun, and you know the point of this, the reason I had to look this up and show all of you is the whole point of this shit is that they have the means and they just don't do it.
yeah, they're choosing to not do it.
Like you could do this. You could do this. You could have it run on an Xbox. You could have it run on like you could make this a legitimate game because modders did this. Dude, the other thing is like one of your soldiers goes down, you can grab them and drag them back behind cover and revive them.
Bruh.
Like, you can revive people. They have different classes, so they have like clone commandos. They have everything from like commandos to regular troopers to jet troopers to pilots to like literally anything you can think. A medic, like anything you could think of is in the game, and you can actually get these people to like you could be like, oh, this guy needs ammo, run over there, drop, like it's like Battlefield mixed with Battlefront, like, but on a large scale, like hundreds of players.
Who the fuck are you?
I don't know.
I'll blow you guys for some free stuff.
What free
Okay.
stuff? You want some string?
I got a Stanley Cup water bottle here. Like that's like it's like the most that I got. Since
That game looks fantastic.
Since we're on the topic of Star Wars rolling, I wanted to just bring this up.
Oh yeah.
James Mangold doesn't want to be handcuffed to Star Wars lore with upcoming prequel.
Yeah, that's.
He teases his upcoming Star Wars prequel, Dawn of the Jedi.
Fuck
As
off.
James Mangold makes his mark on a galaxy far, far away with his upcoming Star Wars installment, he's emphasizing the long time ago part of the setting. The two-time Oscar nominee who's set to co-write and also direct Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi recently teased that his prequel will aim to find a way on the page to say something original about the origin of the Force without relying too much on the franchise's established lore. So he wants to change the lore, is basically what he's saying.
Yeah, so here's I also heard last night, I caught some of Star Wars Theory stream, and Dash Star was on there, and he said that he heard that it's not just that he wants to give an origin to the Jedi, he wants to give an origin to the Force, which is the worst fucking idea I have ever heard.
Why would you do that?
It is a terrible idea.
Okay.
The Force? You want to give an origin to the Force?
Yeah. Isn't it always kind of meant to be up to interpretation? Like it's just a thing, right? Like it just was always there, you know?
Yes. It has always been there. It is a terrible idea. And it's not only just that, so you're gonna get rid of Tython and like Ashla and Bogan and completely just get rid of like basically anything remotely important to the beginning of the Jedi. Like I don't understand it.
Well,
And
he
like I okay, listen. You're like like I want to do my own Star Wars story. Cool. Like but you also did Logan and Logan was basically Old Man Logan.
that movie's
Yes.
good though.
Yes,
That
you
movie's good.
yeah, but here's the thing. Yes, you left some stuff out of the Old Man Logan comics, but that's
Yes.
basically what it was. You
Yes.
basically did the Old Man Logan. So
Yep.
why can't you just take the fucking lore from Star Wars and do it?
Well,
Because there's something else going on here. Like Disney's always saying like, "Oh, we don't have like we don't have anything to go on." Well,
you're trying to rewrite the EU, Roland.
that's
what they're trying to
exactly
do.
what they're trying to do. And everything about like the Thoyor and like I'm coming up with words you guys probably never even fucking heard. The Thoyor and like Ashla and Bogan and Tython and the original Jedi, like it's all really interesting shit. And the Rakatan Empire and the way that the Rakatans are using Force sensitives as batteries. Like they're using them as fucking batteries for their ships. Like and that's why the Jedi were like part of why they were created was to fight back against the Rakatans eventually. Like it's all shit that was really fucking good.
So before I continue,
and you know
would
what?
you say that
You know what the other thing is? Be happy that you have a Star Wars thing that you're working on.
that's true?
Like, I don't give a shit because you know what, James Mangold? You directed the worst fucking Indiana Jones movie.
Which one was he in charge of?
The newest
The most
one.
recent one?
The most recent one where Phoebe Waller-Bridge just dragged around fucking Harrison Ford the whole time and treated him like a piece of shit.
Jesus.
And then it ends with him getting punched in the face after he tries to kill himself, and they don't let him even kill himself.
So my thing is, because I think Damio's brought this point up, and I think Caleb has too a couple of times.
Don't touch
we are kind of in the same 90 to 100 year cycle when it comes to Star Wars. So I kind of get branching out, but why not go into the future? Not,
That's what I have said since the fucking beginning. Don't touch any of the Skywalker saga. Here's the other thing. If you want to have any reference to the Skywalker saga, you can make a movie that takes place during Empire Strikes Back and have it take place on the other side of the galaxy with completely brand new characters and a single reference to the Empire. And you can have a mind-blowingly good story without having to actually change anything.
Yeah, or if you want to get out of the time period of the Skywalkers, don't go backwards. Go like millions of years into the future. Like, don't, because
anytime you go backwards, you change everything.
Yeah, so did Mangold not learn from the Acolyte? Well, let's see. He says, to me, the really important aspects are the freedom to make something new.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
No, I have to stop you right there because fuck you. That doesn't happen when you have Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like, that's like, you're going to get a Rings of Power. That's what you're going to get because the Star Wars fans know just as much about the lore from the start of the Jedi to everything forward and even before the Jedi. Like the back of our hands if you're a fucking EU nerd. Like, you're doing the same thing that Amazon did. They're like, well, we want to do the Silmarillion with our twist on it. Well, fuck you, because you're not even doing that at all. You're doing your own fucking thing with characters that shouldn't be there at the same time, with things that shouldn't be happening at all. And guess what? You failed. You failed because you didn't follow the source material. There is source material out there. When you're doing a prequel, you don't get to do whatever the fuck you want because the prequel already exists.
Yeah, something
When
new.
You're taking
That don't make
something
any
that is
sense.
like, people know this like they know religion. This is the strongest intellectual property on the planet. You can show somebody who doesn't speak your language a picture of a stormtrooper and they know it's fucking Star Wars. You can go to a third world country where they don't even have fucking televisions, and I bet you there is a kid wearing a hand-me-down fucking t-shirt with a stormtrooper on it. They don't know what it's from, but they know that it's a thing. Like, Star Wars is a thing. Everybody fucking knows. And when you go back to this point, you go all the way back to the beginning, and you're going to fuck with the creation of the Jedi, or even have the gall, which I would say is worse than Leslie Headland wanting to put Plagueis in her thing. You have the gall to tell people that, oh, I want to like give a reason as to why the Force exists.
Wow, you're actually saying that? That's just crazy. Worse than what Leslie Headland did?
Dude, it will be. If they give an origin to the Force is a mystical, that's what makes the Force work. That's what makes it work, is that it just is. There is no creation or destruction. It just is. And like, you're taking that from so many people and you want to twist it, and you want to be the one, not the creator, who, by the way, people would have a problem if George was doing that.
Trav,
what's up, Jade? People would have a problem if George was doing that, but you want to do that. And you think you have the right to go back and tell this story that has already been told with your own words and change everything? Fuck you.
So he continues on. Screenwriter Bo Williman and I, in relation to Star Wars, have been working on a script and we'll see what happens. He told
All right, hold on. Let's see what Bo Williman has done.
Yeah, Bo Williman. Yeah, let's see.
Movies. I already got him. So
okay.
He did the IDs of March, House of Cards, Mary Queen of Scots, A Master Builder, Zoftex, spoiler alert, presented by Netflix, House of Cards Season 1 in a different language, and The Golden Age of Piracy, which is a documentary.
So nothing close to Star Wars.
So you've done House of Cards, which people liked until what's-his-name wasn't on it anymore. But what season of House of Cards did you do? 2013 to 2018. So I feel like that's most of it.
So he's done.
Everything as the showrunner so he was the first 4 seasons of House of Cards.
So
the
he did.
Ones. So he did the good seasons of House of Cards, but you've done nothing. You have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shows.
All right, Roland. This is where you are going to lose it. The Star Wars movie will be taking place 25,000 years before any known Star Wars movies take place, added Mangold. It's an area and a playground that I've always wanted to explore and that I was inspired by as a teenager. I'm not that interested in being handcuffed by so much lore at this point that it's almost
get out.
immovable.
Get the fuck out. Leave.
And you can't please anybody.
Yeah. So then don't take the job.
Yeah.
Because there's other people out there that will take the job and do it.
So
there's fans of Star Wars that will reread, even if we've read them. You give me the job to write that story, I will reread those books and make them to a T.
The
original Dawn of the. By the way, they're taking the name because the books were called the Dawn of the Jedi. So I will read the original Dawn of the Jedi books again because I've already read them probably twice or 3 times now. I will read them again. And I will tell that story to a T. So if you're not going to do that, then why the fuck do you have the job?
So he's basically just he literally just has a sandbox, and he can do whatever he wants to.
So give him something in the future, because Rey already destroyed the fucking Jedi.
That's what I'm saying.
They already destroyed the Jedi in the sequel trilogy, so just go ahead 25,000 years into the future.
Right. What? But the argument that Disney will say is that there is no lore now about the past, but that's also bullshit, because
because the Star Wars fandom had to deal with one thing that no other fandom ever had to do. Yes, Jake, I would. But I used to drive 40 minutes for work.
Mangold had a promising career and it's crashing down around him. Yeah, true.
Exactly.
Well,
and it started with Indiana Jones. Like, Indiana Jones was a terrible fucking movie. If I didn't bring up Indiana Jones 5, would any of you have even thought about that movie?
No.
When talking about James Mangold.
I
don't think anybody in chat, if I had said the name James Mangold and talked about this and talked about Logan, would any of you ever have even thought about the Indiana Jones movie? No, because it was forgettable and terrible. Jake texted me. But what I'm saying is it's complete bullshit. All of it.
It sounds like he doesn't care about the lore at all. Like,
he doesn't. He clearly doesn't. And the one thing that the Star Wars fandom has to deal with, that no other fandom has to deal with, is the fact that you literally have deleted our lore.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist.
The lore just got wiped out, which is crazy.
But it does exist. It exists for so many people, and it was so many people's childhoods.
Yeah.
And you have completely gotten rid of it.
First announced at 2023's Star Wars Celebration in London, the project is based on the 2012 comic book series about the origins of the Jedi Order. So they're acknowledging the lore, but they're not. A release date for the film has not yet been set. Willman, who previously earned an Emmy nomination for his writing on the Star Wars, he helped write Andor? Did he?
Yeah, he was a writer on Andor.
Oh, okay. Was not just Mangold's co-writer.
He wasn't the writer on Andor.
Oh. So, overall,
he wasn't even
Roland,
mentioned. If you look up his IMDb, he's not mentioned on Andor.
So, Roland, you hyped for Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi?
I'm not hyped for Star Wars anything except for Andor Season 2.
I never thought that we would get to a day where I would ever hear you actually saying that.
I never thought that. You know how much that pains me?
Yeah.
My profile picture right now is still a Star Wars character, but with my face on it. It's still I'm still wearing a Star Wars uniform in said picture. That's what I want to do. I love this world to death. Star Wars got me through so much fucking shit, dude. Through so much shit. That and Lord of the Rings were my escapes when I was younger.
Yep.
I'm growing up as an only child. I don't have nobody else to talk to. I'm just gonna go upstairs and watch Star Wars, or I'm gonna go upstairs and watch Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna disappear from whatever the fuck is bothering me for a couple hours and just watch this thing. And I'd always feel great. I would get immersed into this world, and it fucking hurts.
Facts, man.
It's the same thing they did with Halo.
I'll do it for a tip, Jake. No,
all the franchise, it goes to that quote from Red Letter Media. How does it feel to watch all your favorite franchises go down in flames? And then the
I
guy
mean-
answers. He goes, "It feels great," and he laughs. And that's exactly how it is. It feels fucking great. Because you know what? I know what it should be. And
I mean, like
guess
that
what?
shouldn't even happen to
Guess
Halo.
what? You're not gonna change anything because I'm still gonna raise my children on the original Lord of the Rings and the books and the original fucking Star Wars movies. And I'm still gonna raise my kids on the original Halo games. You're not gonna change anything. Like, you know what? I want to go back to the time when there was Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST, and Reach. And that's it. And Halo 3 ends on a cliffhanger, and you're like, what happened to Chief? We'll never know. He's alive somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm gonna go back to because I don't like anything that you're doing. And I'm not the only one. Like, there's so many people I see that comment on videos and TV shows or
I feel the
TV
same way about
live
DC
streams that
and
are like,
about Marvel. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
people comment, they're like, I'm not gonna show my kids this shit
yeah.
because this isn't it.
Well, yeah,
Like, I'll
like
show my kid Iron Man 1 and he'll be like, is there any more? And I'll be like, no. And he'll be like, oh, well, I want to watch Spider-Man. And I'll be like, awesome. There's 3 of them.
Toby.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
3rd one's a little iffy, but there's 3 of them.
Well, I mean, you can show your kid the Andrew movies too. They're not bad.
Yeah, but Tobey Maguire is my Spider-Man.
True. Facts.
And like when he asks about Batman, I'll be like, it ends with the Dark Knight.
Yes. Yeah. Even I'm content with that. Like,
and you ask about Superman, yeah, Christopher Reeves.
Henry Cavill was good, but he
Henry
wasn't.
Cavill was good, but every movie he did after that was bad.
Fuck off, Ronnie.
It wasn't Henry's fault. Henry Cavill is a nerd. He loves this shit. That's why he left The Witcher as soon as he got the opportunity, because he's a massive Witcher book fan. Not even a game fan, a book fan, because the games are drastically different from the books.
Yeah, like, didn't he say that they weren't writing his character right?
They were slowly writing Geralt out of the show.
Yeah.
The 4th Witcher game is about Ciri, who can't be a Witcher by lore.
Yeah. Yep.
Women literally cannot be Witchers because of the lore. Women cannot use the magic because the potions they have to drink to become a Witcher will kill them.
Yeah.
It only works on men.
And so,
sorry, people, if that's uninclusive to you, but that's how the world of The Witcher works. And it was written years ago by an old Swedish dude.
I kind of have always felt, as a fan of the prequels, like, I like the original trilogy, but like the prequels were like my Star Wars movies. I've always felt like the sequels were not for me, which is something that should not be a thing. Fans should be made to feel like this is meant for everybody. But I never felt like the sequels were made for me. They
weren't. And the thing with the prequels versus the original trilogy is, this is how I've always thought of it. The prequels is more open-ended. The original trilogy is more locked down because you only have so many stories you can tell with 3 Jedi.
Yeah.
Whereas now Disney wants to tell stories in... Because when we watched Revenge of the Sith, the only Jedi that lived were Obi-Wan and Yoda.
Yup.
That's it. That's it. No other Jedi in the entire galaxy survived. Only Obi-Wan and Yoda. So the original trilogy is locked down to, you can't tell Force stories. You can only tell stories about bounty hunters. You can only tell stories about like all that stuff. And the EU did that wonderfully. There's so many good stories in the EU about said characters that you can tell, right? But in the prequels, you have all these different side stories you can tell with so many more Jedi, so it's so much more open-ended.
Yeah.
That's how I always looked at it. But regardless, when Order 66 happens, you go down to 3 characters. Three force-wielding characters, and that's it. And
Yeah,
that's how it
'cause-
should have been. Because
well,
that's what made it impactful. There was 2 Jedi left in the galaxy.
yeah, not Cal and Ahsoka and, you know.
Cal, Ahsoka, all the Jedi that fucking Vader hunted down in the Vader comics, like all the Inquisitors, all that, like, fuck all that shit.
Now,
Order 66 was impactful because you see them all die.
yeah.
And if you were reading the comics at the time, there was comic books about Aayla Secura, Kit Fisto, Plo Koon, Kiadi Mundi, Saci Tin, Mace Windu, like literally every single fucking Yariel Poof, like every fucking Jedi had comics. Yaddle, they all had comics about them. Quinlan Voss did survive, but he didn't go on to do it. Like he like nearly turned to the fucking dark side.
I personally never minded
Like-
seeing Rom Coda survive because
they made it make sense in Force Unleashed because they're
Yeah.
like he never trusted the clones from day one because he had a vision on day one and said, "No, I'm going to conscript my own soldiers."
Yep.
So
yeah,
that's
exactly.
why he was such an interesting character, and it's a travesty that he's not canon because I love that aspect of him. That he was like, I don't trust genetically modified beings and genetically engineered beings. I'm not going to have them in my army. And they're like, well, you need an army because the Jedi were going to war. So they're like, well, you need to have forces. And he goes, I'm charismatic enough that I can get all these different planets to send me forces. So that's what he did.
Ron
Like,
Coda is such an interesting character.
He had his own militia. And that's
Yeah.
what made him so fucking cool. And that's the only reason he survived Order 66 was because he had his own militia, which is why Starkiller was sent to kill him first.
Yeah.
Because Tom Coda also knew that Anakin was Vader because of all that shit.
Rom Coda
He's a fucking G. And he's another EU character that gets fucked over. Same with Kalski Rada, who
I'm
trained
saying
in
though,
the
bro.
Commandos.
I'm saying though, bro, like now, the thing that made Order 66 such an impactful scene with all of these Jedi surviving it now, it doesn't feel the same whenever I watch it now.
It doesn't. It doesn't because, like, Obi-Wan escaped barely instantly.
Yeah.
Yoda only escaped with the help of the Wookiees. And Yoda actually had a contingency plan. Yoda had that little pod that he could escape to. It was a one-person craft that was literally like, it's not gonna do hyperspace. It's not. It might have one hyperspace jump in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was
Yeah.
like an emergency. But he had that planted there because he was getting visions all throughout Revenge of the Sith and Attack the Clones.
Yeah.
He was getting visions like, I need to have this just in case. Obi-Wan only escaped barely. Because he went back and stole Grievous's ship, and he knew that had hyperspace capabilities. But every other Jedi, that planet would have been locked the fuck down.
Besides Rom Coda, I was content with it just being Obi-Wan and Yoda that lived through Order 66. I was fine with that.
Also went off to, and well, Asherad Het would have made sense, right? Because Asherad Het left because he was a Tusken Jedi. He was the only Tusken Jedi. And
Right.
Asherad Het left the Jedi Order. Well, whatever his father's name was, there was Asherad Het, and Asherad Het was the son, I think. But he left and just married the Tusken girl of his dreams and went to live with the Tuskens. Like that was it. So yes, he survived.
Yeah.
And that was the only thing. That like so yeah, there was like 4. And then you find out in way down the line in the New Jedi Order, there's like this old bird-looking woman who is a Jedi who survived.
Yeah, but like,
But
it's not like how there's like
she
10 now.
survived because she just didn't like. No one even knew she was around.
Yeah.
She's like she's like Yoda's age, like, and no one had seen her. You know what I mean? Like, it was like things like that. Like, that made sense. You know, when you have these random characters, like, but there was maybe 5.
Yeah, now there's like 10.
There's more than 10. There's more than 10.
Yeah, because like Ahsoka, Cal, Obi-Wan, Yoda.
Hold on. Briva.
Reva, yeah. I forgot about her.
All Jedi that survived Order 66. Jedi Purge survivors.
Oh man.
Ahsoka Tano, Grogu, Barriss Offee, Cal Kestis, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda, Kanan Jarrus, Quinlan Voss.
Kanan makes sense though.
Taron Malicos, also from that game.
What is that, 8?
Dude, there is so many. There's a whole fucking alphabet of them.
All of the Inquisitors, yeah, true.
All of the Inquisitors. Kukrook. Well, Kukrook was OG. Kukrook's not even canon anymore. Kukrook was an OG, and it made sense. Quinlan Voss. Vergeer. Eighth Koth. It just goes on.
That shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah. Gunji, the fucking Wookiee. Because he was in Bad Batch. The little Wookiee Padawan. He survived somehow.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Balin Skull. Balin survived.
The Path in Obi-Wan. So that's several more. True.
Like, yeah, this is literally just, it's such bullshit.
So it takes away from the impact of the scene.
Yeah.
Everyone lived.
Yes. There's like a good 100 people that survived. And you know what? Like, I know what Theory's doing with his Vader episode 2, where there's going to be Jedi that are fighting Vader, and there's like a good group of them. Like, I think there's like 11 or 13 fucking Jedi that are going to fight Vader. They're all going to die.
Yeah.
Like, they're all going to die. And this takes place 4 or 6 months.
What happened in the Revenge of the Sith is what's canon to me. And then, you know, the Force Unleashed.
But I kind of agree with like what Theory's doing. It's like 6 months afterwards. I could see Jedi being on the run for that long and then just getting annihilated.
Yeah.
Like, you're not surviving years.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Like, years and years and years. That's bullshit. 6 months? Sure. We've seen Jedi survive on enemy planets for longer than a couple months. 6 months, you might eventually find a way off. You might get out of there. And then you meet up with Vader, you die. Or Mace Windu finds you, you die. Like, you're all going to die. Like, the only one that everybody always said could have survived Order 66 was Mace Windu, because he sustained the exact same damage as Luke.
Well,
he lost got electrocuted, and got thrown out a window and fell from a really high height. Like,
the thing that I've always thought, the thing that I've always thought of too, Roland, is if all of these Jedi survived, wouldn't some of them have shown up?
During the fucking rebellion? Yes.
Yeah, more than Kanan. Besides
than-
Kanan.
Yeah, well, Ahsoka's there apparently the entire time and just never does anything.
Yeah, like where's she at during the original
She's just fucking about somewhere, dude.
Yeah, but like she's such a hero. Why don't you shut? It doesn't make any sense. See,
Because Dave Filoni can't kill her because he's fucking. He's too busy banging his fucking Ahsoka doll in his room. He can't ever get rid of it.
No, see, look, because Dave thinks that he's a fucking genius because people like the Clone Wars.
No,
so
he went against George's wishes. George has always said that Ahsoka should have died in Order 66.
She should have, bro.
She should have. She 100% should have. Rex should have killed her ass.
Also, Dave making it that it was like inhibitor chips was so stupid.
Yeah, no. Because it's not. Like, that's what made it so impactful was that the clones were all like, oh my god, we're really doing this.
Yeah.
It was their loyalty. It wasn't an inhibitor chip. It was their pure loyalty.
Like, the movies will always be what's canon to me, but now I kind of can't. Like, that scene doesn't hit the same way because, like, I'm thinking, so they're all under mind control right now?
Their
Like,
chips kicked on and they're just Nazis now?
yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like, so none of this is their fault. There's no, like, reflection. Like, there's no doubt.
Dude,
they're just mindless drones.
That's
now.
the thing that made it so interesting was the doubt and the fact that so many clones were like PTSD because of it, and oh my god, I can't believe we did this. And now there's a clone rebellion, and all of us are being sent to Kamino to kill our brothers because our brothers on Kamino aren't doing it because there's no Jedi there, but they're gonna protect the Kamino. Like, it's, oh my god, it was so good. And then Cal Skirata, the guy who trained the commandos, tries to get as many commandos out as he can and bring them to Mandalore. Because at the end of the day, they're Mandalorians.
Yeah.
By blood. And like, you have there's this crazy scene when Order 66 is going down and they're trying to get off Coruscant. And Dharma and Etain, who is like, this clone fell in love with a Jedi Padawan, and like they ended up having a kid, right?
Yeah.
In secret. And they're trying to get off world of Coruscant during Order 66, and it's like blockaded, and they're trying to get across this bridge in their like they're at a checkpoint, like a military checkpoint. And one of the clones recognizes Etain, and she stays behind, and Dharma has to get his like little baby son like off the planet as his wife is standing there fighting back to get them off, and she dies. Like, it's fucking brutal.
Yeah, but like the thing that made that not so much like special, but like interesting was like the human aspect of like, all of the clones thinking like, are we doing the right thing? Whereas like now we see that like they were forced to do it. It wasn't their fault. Like it kind of takes away from that scene for me, kind of sort of, because like I kind of always thought that Cody didn't want to shoot at Obi-Wan, but he had to. Whereas like now,
well, he looks baffled, even under his helmet. Like, when you watch this scene, like, I'm gonna pull it up just to watch it real quick. Like, and it'll be quick and easy just to show this point that I want to show. By the way, Anakin walking into the temple is too fucking badass.
Bro, that scene is Jesus. That scene is sick. I love that scene.
Like, yeah, that scene's... That's my ringtone, actually. Whenever
the
I
Imperial March is
whenever I don't have my phone on silent, my ringtone is the Order 66 march. But like this scene right here, like
Tell them to move to the higher levels. Very good, sir. Oh, by the way, I think you'll be needing this. Thank you, Cody. Now let's get a move on. We've got a battle to win here. Yes, sir.
By the way, y'all, Revenge of the Sith, 10 out of 10. I just wanted to say that.
yeah, it is. Yeah, Jay, you should be good. Call me at 4:45.
Yeah, we should probably be off stream then. Yeah.
But here.
Cody's pain and doubt conveyed without even seeing him.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord.
He's in
back
shock.
up. He backs up from his fucking hand.
Yeah. He doesn't want to do it.
And like his PTSD in the books is crazy. He actually ends up dying because the entire 501st is technically wiped out later on.
Yeah.
The whole Rex wasn't a character, so it was Commander Appo. Appo does get killed during the months after Order 66. And Cody, because Anakin knows what Cody can do, Cody ends up taking over and is part of Vader's fist later on.
Right, yeah.
As well as the commandos, as well as other things, right? So they are all stationed. They're old now, right? But they're all stationed on the Death Star.
Huh.
With Vader. So when the first Death Star blows up, the rest of the clones are killed.
Damn. Yeah, they say that at the end of the 501st journals.
Yeah, the 501st is all wiped out on the Death Star.
No, but
and Cody was
you
also
guys see
on the
this?
Death Star.
Cody showed emotion without you seeing his face.
Yeah, just this little like.
Yes, my lord.
6.
Yes, my lord.
He's in shock. Like, he doesn't want to do it, which is like... Oh, the scream of the creature always makes me...
Boga got... Dude, in the book, it's worse.
I know. It's like
In the
body
book-
parts come off and shit.
Yeah, no, in the book, Boga gets hit directly and she explodes.
No, but like, I'm saying though...
That's her name is Boga, but she is a Viractyl. And that is the entire reason that I own a gecko.
If we follow Dave's writing, that scene shouldn't even really be a thing. Because Cody's doubt, you see it in that scene. Whereas if they were under control of the inhibitor chip, there wouldn't be any doubt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's... I like it better. Is it admittedly cool in season 7 of Clone Wars when, Rex fights through the inhibitor chip? Sure. I guess that's kind of cool. But why not just have it be that I don't look, Ahsoka should have just gotten capped, but Dave couldn't do that because he, put her into Rebels. So
Dude, you know what would have been really interesting if Ahsoka got capped and Rex still woke up from it and escaped with Maul.
Yo, that would have been cool.
That would have been way more interesting of a dynamic. Because Maul was still there, so have Maul get the fuck out. And Rex gets out on that ship.
Hey yo.
Maybe not even with maybe Rex is the one who lets Maul out, not Ahsoka.
The entirety of Naruto on Blu-ray is nice.
Hell yeah.
No, but
I need to get Bleach. I have the Bleach manga, but I need to get Bleach.
I'm not the biggest fan of season 7 of Clone Wars, but Maul fucking up the 501st still is like really cool.
Oh, it's fantastic.
But like
also the fact that Maul and Anakin are the only two that have like the ability to see so far into the future is I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
But it's just
'Cause
now
Maul,
like
so the characters, the villains of the first 3 movies are 3 aspects of Vader. Right?
I never thought of it in that way.
That's exactly how George planned it. So like if you go forward, it's Maul is the anger and the emotion. Dooku is the control and the I guess I don't really have the authority, I guess. And then Grievous is the cybernetics.
Oh,
And
that's freaking genius.
And all 3 of those characters put together makes Vader.
Yo.
Because
I never thought of it in that way.
Maul's emotion and Maul's anger and all that, plus the authority and control of Dooku, plus the cybernetics and full machine. That Dooku is literally one of the most interesting characters in Star Wars, and so is Maul, and so is Grievous. They're so fucking interesting. You want to give me a really good Star Wars show? Give me The Fall of Grievous, because that shit is so wild. So wild. And you could dude, you could do a House of the Dragon type show with Palpatine and Plagueis, and it would be insanely good.
My brother loves Grievous, bro. And like I would love to see like an origin for him.
There is one. There is one. There's a ton of them. There's a book and a comic.
And like
he was a full fucking alien. He did not want to be a cyborg.
I would take like a Tales of Dooku or like a Tales of Maul. It's just that somehow Dave would put like Ahsoka in that shit.
No, 100% Ahsoka would be in it, but also like Grievous would end up being trans, and that's why he just became a robot. Yeah,
well,
Labyrinth of Evil. Yeah, Great Pilgrim, Labyrinth of Evil, great book.
Well, like you can see that he's like clearly burned, and like
he's a reptile.
Heart is like
he's a reptile.
His heart's like
that's why he coughs because his lungs are burnt. But
yeah,
he's a reptilian. He is a Kalish.
Dooku found him, right?
No, Dooku. So the Jedi were gonna try and get the Kalish to join the Republic.
Right.
And because the Kalish are a warring culture, they're like Grievous was their leader. He was a warlord, the warlord of the planet. And they had constantly fought this race that were insects. Well, that's another reason. You're actually right. Yeah. No, he coughs because Mace did crush his chest. My bad. That's true. Yeah, in the original Clone Wars, Mace Windu crushes his chest.
Oh, that's right.
And he doesn't cough.
That does happen.
He doesn't cough until after that. But he did burn. His vocal cords are destroyed. So what happens is Grievous denies the Jedi because the Jedi never came to help his people when this race would just come down, kind of like how the Trandoshans would, like Bosk's people would always attack the Wookiees, and the Wookiees would always fight the Trandoshans. Is a very similar thing, except like this insect race that looked like these fucking praying mantis ant type people would just demolish the Kalish, and that's why they became warlords. And like different tribes, but then Grievous took over all the tribes.
Right.
So the Jedi was trying to get them to join the Republic, and they were like, no, fuck that. Like Grievous basically said, fuck off, I'll kill you all. And he already had hatred for the Jedi because they never helped. And then Dooku shows up, and Grievous wants no part in their war. And then Grievous is on his way back to his family. like in his ship from one side of the planet to the other, and Dooku planted a bomb on it and blew it the fuck up.
What?
And Grievous Grievous was basically a head with a spinal cord, a couple veins, and a torso. And they used Geonosian technology, and it was actually he was the prototype of Vader's suit originally.
What?
Yeah. So he was like a full on prototype of like a cyborg. But they
And
gave him
Dooku trained him, huh?
Well, Dooku told him that the Jedi were the ones that blew up his ship. So that's why he hunts down and kills Jedi, because he told him that he blew up his ship and killed his family, when in reality, Dooku blew up his ship and killed his family.
Well, but he also says, I have been trained in your, Jedi arts by...
Well, yeah, Dooku trains him, yeah, after that.
Yeah.
But, like, there's, like, pictures of Grievous in a Bacta-tank. Like, literally almost nothing.
Can we just get that in a show? That would go hard.
Like,
Grievous is awesome, bro. I don't know why he's not used more.
Yeah, this was him after he was blown up. Where's it at? Where's the real image? Ah, yeah, it was the banking clan that paid for it, not the Geonosians. That's who it was.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, so he said you've been funding a Geonosian bionic technology project, and you, great general, are the perfect candidate for our experiment. An experiment that will plunge you back into the heart of battle. And, like, that's what he looks like in there.
Honestly, bro, if I thought that the Jedi did that shit to me, I would hate them too.
But this is like this was him as an alien, like when he was a Kalish. Like, he looked sick. That's why he still wears his warlord mask.
Bro, I would love like an origin show about Grievous, but like Disney wouldn't do it right. They would make it like...
No, they'd fuck it up. Grievous would be like, I wanted to be trans, and like his whole thing would go wrong, and that's why he ended up fucking dying. Blowing up. They'd be like, sorry, sir, we couldn't do the bottom surgery, so now you're a robot. And he'd be like, oh, I hate the Jedi.
In Disney Star Wars, he's a coward who laughs and twirls his mustache.
Yes. Yes. In Disney Star Wars, he is a coward who laughs and twirls his mustache and always escapes. In George Lucas's canon, he's a horrifying general that takes down 7 Jedi at a time at one point, and just like literally massacres them on his own without any help from any droids.
And he doesn't have any force powers, right?
No. There's 0.
He just knows how to use lightsabers.
He's just a fucking menace, yeah. He's literally the Jedi Terminator.
Well, yeah, because like...
He kills Shaggy. That's true.
Ah.
Because there's a Jedi named Shaggy. He kills him. Because the Jedi looks like Shaggy. It's in the original Clone Wars. The very end. Bro, he grabs fucking Aayla Secura by the face with his clawed foot and launches her into the ceiling.
Yes. I remember
He also kills Ki-Adi-Mundi's apprentice. He also kills Kakruk. He fucks up Shakti. He fucks up Aayla Secura. He fucks up Ki-Adi-Mundi.
Dude, I need an animated fight between Maul and Grievous. I need one.
Well, you would have gotten one if they actually did the Son of Dathomir comics.
I know, but I'm... Because, like, it would kind of be like the, it would be the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, kind of, sort of. Like, Maul versus Grievous would, like, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that would have been a really good one. I mean, it was a good one in the comics, but it would have
Yeah.
been like, and Maul wins.
Maul wins. Oh, okay.
Maul wins.
Well, I mean, that's not shocking because Maul's got force powers, you know.
Yeah, but Grievous kills motherfuckers with force powers all the time. It's because Maul's smart.
Yeah.
Maul is like, he's that one dude you don't fuck with.
So
Maul is on a different level.
Maul is
he is that there's a reason that Palpatine looked for Maul in the first place and found him, is because he wouldn't have needed Anakin. If Maul didn't get killed by Obi-Wan, he would not have needed Anakin.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you, was it wrong for them to bring Maul back in the Clone Wars?
I mean, he comes back in some comics. Yes and no. It's a very hard decision for me to make. Like, because
we got some cool shit out of it, though.
Yeah, I love Maul, and he's a great character, and he got so much more character development. I think the more of the mistake was killing him when they did.
Yeah.
But I'll be back in a second.
Okay. But yeah, no, I mean, it's just crazy because like I always kind of thought that I kind of thought that there was some stuff to explore with Maul, but like I don't know, killing him, like I can kind of make a defense for killing him in the Phantom Menace, but then the way that he dies in Rebels, like there at least in my eyes, there still were many more stories to tell with him. But I get it. He had to have that final fight against Obi-Wan. That was his like demon. That was what was driving him to live, was to kill Obi-Wan. I understand that, but at the same time, it to me, at the very least, there were more stories to tell with Maul, and no, but I'm saying though, Pilgrim, I think it would have been cool for him to be around in the original trilogy, but then that kind of gets into the where was he at bit. Anything else would have been creating new stories for him. Well, yeah, true. But I kind of just thought about what you said, and if he had lived in if he had lived past the Rebels show, he there would have been a question well, where was he at when this happened, or where was he at when that happened? But you could easily write stuff past that point, or alongside of that, because look, bro, Ahsoka's alive in the Mando era, so why can't we have Maul be alive in the original trilogy era? That's kind of how I view it. Is I, as a fan, I never liked Maul dying in Rebels. I don't disagree with you, but I'm saying that she gets a pass. People, I get that, but what I'm saying is that Maul dying in Rebels at the time that he did, while there would be many questions that would be left unanswered, where was he at? I still think that there was more to do with him.
No, because here's the thing. I 100% get where Pilgrim's going with this. My thing with Maul, though, however, is the original idea that was for the sequels.
Yeah.
And yeah, Ahsoka should have died in Rebels. Maul dying in Rebels and Disney Star Wars, fine. Absolutely fine. If we were not dealing with Disney Star Wars, though, and we were going to be getting these sequels that we all deserved, and it was the idea that George had where this entire time, yes, Maul was thought to be dead, but he was too terrified of Vader and Palpatine to actually do anything like that and come out of the shadows. So what he really did was just connect all of the syndicates together and create this massive fucking organization that was unseen. He was like the deep state for the syndicates. And in reality, like the Hutts and Black Sun and the Pikes and the pirate clans and all of them were actually answering to Maul at the end of the day. But only the heads of those knew that. Like, and then he's actually been training up his own apprentice this whole time, and then he waits another like 30 fucking years after the movies are over, right? After Vader and Palpatine are dead. And then he rears his head now that he has a couple trained Sith under his belt, and he goes against the Jedi with an entire army of honestly something a little bit scarier than a military force. It's just an army of anybody from scoundrels to smugglers to pirates to the crime families that are respected by entire planets. Like, that to me is really fucking cool, because he's just been building this slowly and slowly and slowly for like 60 years to get to where he's at. That I like the idea of.
Yeah, and so like in that world, killing off Maul wouldn't have made sense. But
that's a different timeline that we don't live in, because we got female Ghostbusters in 2016.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing is that so like George did have a plan for Maul then after the Phantom Menace then. It's just that
No, that was a later decision.
Oh, okay.
No, he had no plan for him until like after Revenge of the Sith, if I believe correctly.
Right. Well, but so like the thing that like I kind of wanted to ask Roland, because we all, I think, respect George here, but it was George Lucas who decided to bring him back in Clone Wars. Yeah, I mean,
no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that was before Disney at all. Like, he wanted to bring him back in Clone Wars because this was his idea for later on down the line.
Yeah. Like, so like we all respect George, right? But is his way of storytelling, is it bad but it works, or is he like a like mad genius? Because like I think
it's a little bit of both. I think it's a little bit of both.
He's great at like he's great at like building worlds and lore. But like his like storytelling, while it's good, like he's not very good at writing dialogue. But
I don't know. I disagree with that. I think there's a lot of fantastic. You can't say that after fucking Disney Star Wars dialogue. They fly now. Somehow Palpatine returned, and basically every single line of dialogue in the Acolyte, like no one can
talking about Attack of the Clones.
Everybody talks about that one scene in Attack of the Clones. The rest of it's fine. George can't write a love scene. That's it.
Fair enough.
He can't write a scene like that. Every other scene, fine. Go back and rewatch Attack of the Clones and tell me the dialogue isn't fantastic in some scenes.
I guess like the question that like I have is like do because like I've seen people say that like George should have never sold because George like knew like what he was doing, and like I think George cared about his world, and Disney just doesn't have any like respect for it.
Well, the difference is he was promised that they would be caring about his world.
Yeah.
He put the people in charge because he trusted them, and they betrayed him.
I wonder if he like...
He never trusted Bob Iger, but he trusted Kathleen Kennedy.
I wonder if he...
With her for 40 years.
I wonder if he like regrets.
He does. There's that clip of him when his Marsha Lucas, his wife, was doing a thing for a school where the school could ask her questions.
Yeah.
Right? And somebody asked him like how he feels. One of the kids asked him how he feels about Star Wars, and he goes, "They're doing their own thing. Like, this is not my Star Wars."
Damn.
Because he can't say anything. And there's definitely an NDA. There's 100% an NDA where he can't say shit.
Oh, he definitely wants to say stuff though.
Absolutely he does. But I don't think he cares. I think he's just like Harrison Ford. I don't care.
Well,
he doesn't care anymore.
Well, I mean, did it not bother Harrison Ford what happened to Han Solo? Like,
no, Harrison Ford wanted Han Solo dead since Empire.
Yeah.
But then he went, he always has said that Indiana Jones was his favorite character to play, and then he went back for the 5th Indiana Jones and played a bitch-made Indiana Jones. So I don't want to hear it, Harrison. I think Harrison's old, he gets high all day, and he crashes planes. Like, that's what he does. So,
and whenever he's filming a movie, he always breaks his ankle on set.
Yeah, I mean, well, his newest movie is not going to do well at all, so.
Which is why I have a feeling
Captain African American.
He's up. I mean, he is Red Hulk. Like,
but you have Captain America who doesn't have the super soldier serum fighting villains.
And he's fighting a Hulk. Yeah.
No, he's not even just fighting the Hulk. He's fighting 2 of Hulk's villains.
Yeah, I know.
But Hulk's not there to fight the... What is Hulk doing?
Twerking with She-Hulk.
Like, where the fuck are the Avengers?
No.
They're dead. They're dead. No one cares. Like, Doctor Strange isn't there. You know what Doctor Strange could do? Open a fucking portal and leave Red Hulk somewhere.
No, because it's Captain America's movie.
But it's not, though, because he's not Captain America, Roman.
I know, he's Falcon.
Like, no one wants him as Captain America. That's why they're bringing fucking Robert Downey Jr. back as Doctor Doom, who's going to end up being fucking Iron Man again somehow.
That's a last-ditch desperation move, though.
I'm with Ronnie on this. Captain America needs to be a fucking white guy from the 40s.
I mean, Bucky was, like, right there. And, like...
Yeah, they shafted him. Now he's got a fucking beer gut. And he's going to be running around with fucking knockoff Black Widow.
The Thunderbolts.
Which none of the Thunderbolts from the Thunderbolts comic are in this movie.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. They don't even have the Thunderbolts team right.
The real Thunderbolts aren't even in the Thunderbolts movie. Fuck Marvel. They're retarded.
Well, I think their thinking is that Robert Downey Jr. will get people to go and see it, which actually might be
No,
true.
Robert Downey Jr. is going to be in Fantastic Four with Reed fucking Richards being played by Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that one.
I feel horrible about that one. I'm tired of Pedro Pascal. He sucks.
I mean, he's fine as he's fine as Din, but like other than that,
You
like
never see his face. He's fine as a voice actor for a Mandalorian. You're correct.
True, but
he
like
was good in Game of Thrones and he was good in Narcos, and that's it. I've not seen anything else in him with him in it that I'm like, wow, Pedro Pascal killed that role. I didn't see him as Pedro Pascal. No, I only see him as Pedro Pascal. But you expect me to believe that Pedro Pascal is the smartest man in the universe? I'm sorry. And you gave us what we wanted, right? In Multiverse of Madness, everybody wanted John Krasinski.
I didn't watch the show, Jake, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I didn't watch The Last of Us either. I heard there was an episode where like 2 gay dudes were just banging the whole time. That was good. No, I'm kidding. But like I did not watch that show. I watched the first episode and I was like, yeah, he's not that bad. But I know he's only gonna get a fucking 5-iron in his head in the first episode of the next season. So I don't care.
No, but like
Part 2 was the biggest gaming failure of the past 15 years.
The thing is like
fuck you, Ronnie.
Fuck off, Ronnie. No, but like the thing is that like I feel you.
Fucking Jake.
I feel you. Like how you feel about Star Wars. Yes, like that hurts me too. But like Marvel and DC are like in the mud too in terms of their like content and shit. Like it's
yeah, but DC's doing better. They had the Penguin, and then they're like, yeah, well, the next Batman movie with Robert Pattinson is not going to come out until 2027. By the way, the first Batman that they did with Robert Pattinson, he was supposed to be in year 2. He will be 41 when the second one comes out. So recast him. Don't do a movie. Continue the shows because James Gunn wants to do his own Batman, where it's Batman the Brave and the Bold. Horrible idea. If you're gonna start an entire like world,
Brave and the Bold.
So you have young Superman, but you're gonna have a 56-year-old Batman.
Brave and the Bold works in show form, but not in movie form. But Penguin saved.
Marvel
DC.
Is more than dead.
Penguin saved DC, and then
No, it didn't though, because everybody loved the Penguin. And they're like, that was a great mobster show.
Yeah,
because there's no Batman in it. There's no supernatural shit in it. There's nothing that makes it a superhero show other than the mention of Batman twice, and you see the bat signal at the end of the season.
True.
The rest of it is just mobsters. It's a great show, don't get me wrong, and it takes place in Gotham, but there is nothing about it that has Batman. You don't have a guy who can turn into a fucking bat. You don't like Batman bat. You don't have a woman who literally uses plants to fucking change people's minds. You don't have a guy made of clay. You don't have a guy who injects himself with steroids to become 10 times bigger and run through buildings. Like, this isn't Batman.
True.
But DC 100% is in a better place. Just make the Penguin, make it a Batman TV show. I don't know how this is so hard because guess what? The best rated Batman shit ever was Adam West Batman TV show. So just fucking do it.
That is true. That is true.
Adam West TV show and the animated Batman shows were all good except for the most recent one with fucking fat female penguin.
Or like at least like the Christian Bale movies knew like when to end because Bale was at like the perfect age for it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But you're gonna start with a Batman who's already retired?
Yeah.
That's retarded.
They restarted so they have a chance. Marvel's just imploding into itself. Yeah, true.
And I'm all here for it. I would love to watch Marvel implode because you know what? I don't care. I don't care.
The only thing that could like save it for me at this point is if they like if they bring Venom into the MCU.
They won't.
But
Sony has them by the balls. They won't.
I'm
They
saying
can't.
that could be
They
the only
literally
thing because
can't.
like
The next
you know,
Spider-Man movie is a Sony movie.
well no, I'm saying because Venom could eat all of the current Avengers and then we wouldn't have that problem anymore. But
Like who are the Avengers right now? Ironheart, Shang-Chi, She-Hulk,
Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel,
you got Echo out there somewhere. Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Echo's out there. The
Moon Knight's
woman from Black Panther woman. Thor, I guess.
No, Thor's done. He's not coming back. He already said he's not coming back.
He'll come back for like the right amount of money, I'm sure.
Chris Hemsworth, he said he's done with that shit.
Did he?
I believe him too.
Robert Downey Jr. said the same shit.
Yeah, and then Robert Downey Jr. is like, I haven't done a movie in a while. Sure, I'll do a cameo as Doctor Doom at the end.
You really think it's gonna be a cameo, Roland?
Yes, I really do. Because they're talking about Galactus, and they're going to do the female Silver Surfer.
Well, I mean,
that was the one comic book, and that comic book failed. You're going to introduce the Silver Surfer for the first time in a legitimate movie, and you're going to make it the female Silver Surfer? Fuck
a legitimate movie? The Fantastic Four movies are legitimate. What are you talking about?
They all suck. They all suck. They all suck. If I had told you that there was never a Fantastic Four movie, you'd be like, oh, yeah. And then, like, we'd finish our conversation, you'd be like, wait, no, they did make some.
Okay, fair enough. But yes.
Like, if I asked any person on the street, is there a Fantastic Four movie? They'd say no.
I see what you're saying, yes. Putting the female Silver Surfer as, the first one, when the one that has the lore with Galactus is the, male one, yes. Yeah.
The female one didn't work. That's why no one bought the comic. It is woke DEI shit.
You see, yeah, but like you see what I'm saying though? It is called Doomsday. Like, I doubt it'll be more than a cameo.
That could also refer to the fact that Galactus is going to show up.
That's true. But also, like, Dr. Doom's the whole reason behind Secret Wars. So, like...
Yeah, so he'll be the one that was actually pulling the strings somehow behind Galactus, and then they'll reveal it at the end.
Yeah, and
He's
then,
not
like...
going to be in the whole movie, dude.
Yeah.
And if he is, probably not going to be Robert Downey Jr.'s face until the end. I'm not watching Arcane season 2, dude, because I heard every single person who was a fan of League did not like season 2.
I've never seen it, so I
heard Arcane season 1 was great. From every review that I've watched, season 2 does not do it justice at all. Yeah, see, Pilgrim right here. Fuck that shit.
Oh god.
Yep. I'm telling you, dude.
But yeah, so like I was I'm watching season 2 and
I'm glad you like it.
See, like,
I'm not even saying it like that. Like, I'm glad you like. No, I'm genuinely glad you like it.
Yeah.
But no, there's people that I know that like Rings of Power too. So
the thing is that I think I get where James Gunn is going, making like Batman, but like you have Pattinson. Just like finish out that story at 2 films, and then you can make a new Batman. Having 2 Batmen at the same time.
But it wouldn't matter if one of those Batman was a TV show one.
That's true. That's true.
It wouldn't matter.
That's true. I'm thinking though.
Make the distinction. These are 2 different worlds.
I'm trying to think it's like a casual fan though, Roland.
But even a casual fan will understand because that Gotham of Penguin is completely different.
True.
It is very real world. It is very nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Like Batman can't just fucking fly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's different. He doesn't have like a bat jet and all this other shit. He's got a fucking muscle car.
Yeah. Whereas like I'm sure that like the Brave and the Bold one will have his plane. Will have his plane and his boat and his bike. Like
yeah, like what?
What?
I don't even know what you're referring to, Crimson.
No, bro. Before you went on your sabbatical a long time ago, when you showed me that trailer for like, my, dear friend, Roland, I have never been able to live that down.
Yeah, my dear friend is fucking goated. What do you mean? I've never watched it, but it's goated. That trailer is hilarious.
Yeah, no, but like, I just as a
fuck her cat levels of bad.
As like a major fan of DC, and
it's
like
funny because he says this, right? He says this quote, and I already knew it was anime. Like he didn't have to say the anime where an elf girl wanting to fuck her cat levels of, like I just knew. Look up his latest video. Oh, I was gonna watch that. I do have something I want to go through.
Yeah, did you want to get to what you wanted to get to before we wrap up so that you can call Meech?
Yeah, I love how I look up Crimson Law and the first video that pops up is the dark truth of Crimson Law.
I always get a Matt Walsh thing when
I did get a Matt Walsh thing as well.
Which any chance to make fun of Matt Walsh, I'm all for because
yeah, I still want to watch like What Is a Woman and what was the other one that he came out with? Am I Racist? I want to watch Am I Racist? Am I Racist was the #1 movie in America for a little while, so it's got to be good. All right, Crimson, is this the hold on, I have to see if this is the clip.
Don't be racist. I am a building.
Tits McBimbo. That's a good one. I like it.
What?
He said our main character, the elf, Tits McBimbo.
Bruh.
Is there a spot that I missed where she talks about banging her cat? Oh, probably in the beginning. Hold on.
So, what are you looking for here? What are we?
Oh, I'm just watching part of. Yeah, so everybody, I'm gonna drop the link for this in chat
Word.
because this will explain Crimson's comment. Found it. Go watch Crimson's 6-minute video on that. But first thing I want to talk about real quick before we head out is the recasting for Balin Skull in Ahsoka season 2.
So like, is this positive news or is this like bad news?
It can be. It can be. I mean, it depends on how you feel about it. So Rory McCann is set to replace Ray Stevenson.
I've heard that name before. Rory McMahon.
You have, because that's the Hound from Game of Thrones.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
So the Hound is supposed to replace Ray Stevenson as Balin Skull in Ahsoka season 2.
Honestly, I like it.
It works.
That's actually a good pick.
That is a really good pick. They're both a really big dude with like an imposing figure. Like,
I mean, like, there shouldn't be an Ahsoka season 2, but like, if there has to be, yeah, sure.
Well, there already is going to be one, but if it's mostly about Balin doing shit, then sure. It is a travesty that we lost Ray Stevenson. My favorite role of his is in I mean, other than I think he was great as Balin. He was the one thing that I thought was fantastic in Ahsoka.
He acted his heart out.
Oh, dude, he was so good.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching that show for him at that point. Oh, like this guy's a really good fucking actor. Like, he was a great character. He was very interesting, and nothing else about the show was interesting. But he was, and he's fantastic in Black Sails.
I never saw him in that.
I have said so many times, Black Sails is a great show. If you like pirate shit, if you like a pirate version of Game of Thrones, watch Black Sails. It's all on Netflix. It is a fantastic show. I absolutely love Black Sails. I think it was fucking awesome. And he plays Blackbeard.
Oh, I think you told me this. Yeah. I gotta check it out.
Dude. No, but that's the thing, Pilgrim. We never got anything out of him.
That wasn't his fault, though. Yeah.
No, but he himself had a presence on screen where you were interested whenever he was there. And yeah, Rory McCann, I think he could do it. I just think he's got to be a little bit careful getting into Star Wars and everything. But Rory McCann's a great actor. I mean, he was fantastic as the Hound for a good 5-6 seasons of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, like, I actually like that pick. Like, when like Roland told me that they like recasted when they recasted Balin, I was thinking at first, what if it's Gary Oldman? But like, nah, because like Gary Oldman's too old. No, I actually like this pick. This pick.
I mean, the Hound is a great character, even in season 8. It's just that season 8 is terrible.
Yeah, like,
season 7's not good either. But
just like before we dip out of here, I just gotta say, in season 7 and 8, because like I say that the show stopped being good after like season 6, but like some people say 5. But like the thing is that
on that one, but I understand the 5.
The people, like, a lot of the actors were trying as hard as they like possibly could. Like, it's just that like the story sucked. Like, that was what was wrong with it. Like,
I like the Expedition of the North, where like it's like this ragtag group. It's like John, the Hound, Gendry, Thoris of Myr, Beric Dondarrion, and Sir Davos, right? And they all go up to just get one White Walker and capture a White Walker and bring it to the South.
Yeah.
In season 7, I did like that. Oh, and what's his name? Jorah.
Yeah, but I don't look at the actors that were in season 8 differently because they were just given a bad script. And
No,
like
Varys is still one of my favorite characters. You just made him retarded.
yeah. But
Like
so
you just removed the brains from every character. But season 5 has Hardhome, and like Hardhome is one of the best episodes of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. That's
Hardhome
when
is spectacular.
That's when you always say that the show stopped being good was after season 5, right?
Yeah, but I like when Cersei does what she does to the Sept of Baelor. I like the sequence. I think that sequence is really well directed and really well written.
Right.
I don't necessarily like everything that happens in season 6.
Okay.
But I really do like that sequence of like the music like amping up and the one dude trying to blow out the candle before it hits the wildfire.
Yeah.
Like that was a good sequence. I'm trying not to spoil too many things in case people are watching that haven't watched, but
yeah. Same here. No, but I mean, I like that casting choice. I think that he could definitely play Balin. It's just why would you want to go into Star Wars at this point? Like, but
for money.
Yeah.
Money
drives all. Money. No.
Mr. Squidward.
Mr. Squidward.
Me $1,000,000.
Oh man.
Money. I have one more thing that I want to go over with you.
Oh God. Okay.
So, you'll find this one interesting.
Okay.
So this was brought to my attention by Geeks and Gamers. This is the Rolling Stones best video games of all time list. Number 50. Hold on. Don't read any of them.
Okay.
Animal Crossing, New Horizons at number 50. Okay. Hades, 49.
That should be higher.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night, 48. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past is 47. Of all time. I know a lot of people like Link to the Past. You put that all the way up.
46 is League of Legends?
46 is League of Legends. Fortnite is 45.
No.
Elden Ring is 44.
No.
Celeste is 43. Batman Arkham City, one of the best games ever, is all the way up at 40.
Are you serious?
Batman Arkham City.
That should be in the top 5.
Metroid
Take all of my
Prime.
Batman biases out. That should literally be in the top 5.
Batman Arkham City was a game changer for so many people.
Bro, people that don't like Batman have played Batman Arkham City and liked it.
Yes, I was one of them. Metroid Prime, another classic game, 41.
At 41 though, that's a little low for that, isn't it?
Metroid Prime was huge.
Chrono Trigger is 40?
Chrono Trigger was the shit. Chrono Trigger was the shit back in the day. You put it at 40.
God of War.
God of War
The new ones are not
2018.
they're not as good as the old ones are.
Yeah, but everybody loved God of War 2018.
That's true.
Shadow of the Colossus, another great game.
That's too
38.
low on the list, though.
Pokemon Gold and Silver,
I never
37.
played it, so I wouldn't know.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, 36.
Bro, that's too low for Smash.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I understand that, above Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But at 35, though,
Sonic the Hedgehog is a classic.
you have Hollow Knight. Who
Above
is
Sonic, nah.
Hollow
Nah.
Knight is an indie game that nobody fucking played. You have that above Sonic. You have that above Batman Arkham City. You have that above Elden Ring. You have that above The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. And you know what? Honestly, you have that above Fortnite and League of Legends. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I'm sure the Hollow Knight's a better made game than, Fortnite is.
But yeah, but you have to take so many things into account here.
I understand that.
How many players does the game have? How many people are playing the game and having fun on it? How good is the actual gameplay itself? How good's the music? How good is that's what you need to take all of this into account when you're ranking video games.
Well, it's definitely not it's not better than anything below it. So, I don't know why it's that high.
NBA 2K11.
I mean, that's a pretty good game.
That is a good game. Mrs. Pac-Man at 32.
I've only played the OG Pac-Man.
The original Counter-Strike.
31?
31 though.
Oh nah. Wii Sports is 30? No.
Bullshit. Wii Sports
No.
Way fucking closer to number one. Wii Sports
went hard, bro. What are you talking
Wii
about?
Sports changed the game. 29.
Uncharted 2 is too low. What?
Minecraft is at 28. Minecraft should be in the top 10.
Minecraft is at 28.
And I'm not even a big Minecraft fan, but because of the cultural significance of Minecraft on its own, Minecraft should be in the top 10.
Who made this list? The Rolling Stones?
Rolling Stone.
Minecraft is at 28.
Rolling Stone magazine.
Wii Sports at 30 is
Resident Evil 4 is at 27.
27, bro?
Bullshit. Resident Evil 4 is fire.
Mass Effect 2? Oh my gosh.
26.
Nah.
Okay, so keep in mind there still has not been a Halo on here. There has not been
Maybe they're cooking up for later.
There has not been a Mario on here.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Mario game. What?
There has not been Call of Duty on here. There has not been an Elder Scrolls on here. Stardew Valley. Never played it. The Sims 2000 at 24.
The Sims is that low?
I could leave The Sims at 24.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's okay.
But keep in mind, there's also no Mike Tyson Punch Out on this.
But there's no Punch Out. There's no Halo. Bro. I know this might not be popular, but where the heck are any of the Assassin's Creed games here?
Oh, you'll wait. I think there is one, and it's not one of the ones you'd expect. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater at 23. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's no WWE games yet either.
They don't have
Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 22.
Yeah.
So you don't put Modern Warfare 2 on here. You put Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2 was the one. That was the game that everybody talks about. Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2. Everybody talks about both those games. Neither one of which were on here. Fallout 3. Everybody talks about New Vegas. Most people like New Vegas more. Fallout 3, an understandable 21.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mario Kart 64. Number 3.
Iconic, but a little too low.
Well, the oldest. Like, why not go for one of the Mario Karts that everybody played?
Yeah, I see where you're coming at this list. You're thinking of like
I'm
cultural.
thinking of player base. I'm thinking
Yeah.
of cultural significance and player base
Yeah.
above anything else. Baldur's Gate 3, 19.
I've heard that that's good. I didn't play it though.
Baldur's Gate 3 was huge.
Yeah, so
But
I get
is it
why
a better-
that's here.
But is it a better game with more players and all that stuff than fucking Arkham?
I doubt it. No, probably not.
Madden NFL 2004,
Pretty good.
18, good game. Diablo
Alright,
2 at 17, I'm okay with that.
Okay, yeah, nah.
Diablo
That's
2
fair.
is huge. I'm okay
Yeah.
with that one.
Where's Star Wars Battlefront?
Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't think there's a Star Wars game on here.
That's a little too low.
Red Dead Redemption 2, fantastic game.
Should be in the top 10 though, but yeah.
Of all time, 16, I'm okay with it.
Where do you put just before we continue, where do you put GTA 5 on this list?
Oh, you should wait until you see where they put GTA 5.
Okay.
It's not where I would have put it.
Okay.
I would have put GTA 5 at like 30 something.
Seriously?
Best games of all time, there's 2 more GTA that I had more fun with.
Okay, that's fair. I guess.
Because the only reason they're putting GTA 5 up that high is because of the multiplayer that they added in a year later. It's not
And
because
it's also because of the hype of 6 coming out.
It's not because of the story.
Well, because San Andreas has an overall better story than 5 does.
San Andreas and
4.
And 4, yeah. And Vice City.
Yeah. All right, so
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt at 15.
Not that high.
Of all time, probably not. If you're gonna put God of War all the way up at 39.
Yeah.
Not the same.
Nah.
Street Fighter 2, 14.
Okay, that's fair. I can actually live with that one.
Yeah, I'm okay with that one. Doom 1993, 13.
Doom is iconic, bro.
Doom should be in the top 10 as the very first-person shooter.
Yeah, like Doom, like Doom,
the first hardcore first-person shooter that ever existed. Doom should be in top 10.
Yeah, like I would even be cool with Doom being like in 10, but like it has to be in the top 10. But whatever. What's number 12?
World of Warcraft.
Makes
sense. Biggest MMO game that exists. Makes sense.
Yeah. I get it from the cultural and the player base aspect, but I never was a big fan of it. But yes.
Neither was I, but I understand why you put it there.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. 11?
11. Let's see. Halo Combat Evolved.
That's too low. That's too low.
So, I also understand because Halo Combat Evolved changed gaming forever with the way that it ran and it being a first-person shooter and all that. Like, it changed gaming forever. But if you're going to put a Halo on here that changed gaming forever, Halo 2 is the one to put on here.
Right.
Because Halo 2 was the first mass multiplayer, like, you had...
But then if you put Halo 2 on here, then you have to put it up higher in... You have to make it higher into the list, though.
Exactly.
So that's how they get their Halo thing.
Combat Evolved changed gaming forever, but Halo 2 was a phenomenon, dude. Like, I want to see if I can find this real quick. There was a video that they put out. For the Master Chief Collection years ago.
So far, though, I don't know if I'm messing with this list.
No, it's made by the Rolling Stone.
The fact that Arkham City is that low is pissing me off. And like Hollow Knight being like above all of those games is crazy. I know that my brother loves Hollow Knight and he like vouches for that game, but like I don't know, bro. Like it's not.
Yeah, dude. Is this the video? Hold on.
I'm scared of the top 10 now.
So they posted this video years ago. Like this was part of the actual hype for the Master Chief Collection. I believe it's this video here.
One of the most eagerly awaited.
Yeah, it's this one right here.
Always one of the most eagerly awaited video games finally goes on sale.
To rewrite retail history, video gaming is expected to have bigger first-day revenues than any movie has ever had an opening day.
Bro, the pandemonium for Halo.
Entertainment
You know,
history.
dozens of grown men and probably about 3 women have crawled out of their parents' basements tonight.
3 women.
Fuck you, Jimmy Kimmel. You're fucking. I'm a set of
across the country are anxiously awaiting the midnight release of a game called Halo 2.
45 minutes and counting for Halo 2 to go on sale.
Line right now is probably about 100 yards
It
long.
is the most anticipated game in entertainment history.
Well, if you're an Xbox gamer, there's a good chance you're pretty tired right now.
Halo 2 sold 2.4 million units in 24 hours.
Now, I understand
That's
there's
insane.
2 more states to put in the red and blue columns. We're going to go back to the map and Rob Corddry. Rob, looking at the...
John Stewart, my man.
Yeah, suck it. Suck it. Where's your alien plasma rifle now, bitch? Wow. Oh.
Are you playing Halo?
No.
The anticipation around that, coming, that Halo 2 was going to land, I think it was just a kind of magical moment.
Right.
Yeah, like Halo 2 was like massive when it came out.
Fucking insane. It literally was.
That's why
one of the biggest game releases of all time.
That's why if they put that onto this list, it would have had to be like number 3, And
it's not. So we have Super Metroid at number 10.
Not better than Halo. I'm sorry. I respect Metroid, but it's not higher than Halo. At least in my eyes.
No. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim at number 9. Skyrim should be top 5.
Yeah, I don't know why it's number 9.
Skyrim is the most modded video game of all time. It is also one of the most best-selling video games of all time. People are still playing Skyrim today in 2025.
While they
14 years later.
While they, wait for 6 to come out. But yeah.
But Skyrim is absolutely massive.
Skyrim is massive, yeah. Yeah. It's huge.
Skyrim's one of the best games I've ever played in my life.
Besides Elden Ring, I haven't seen any of the Dark Souls games here.
I have a fucking Skyrim character I made 2 months ago that I still play on. I modded the fuck out of the game. It looks like it was made in 2024.
Huh.
And I'm playing it like just doing the story.
So is your Xbox like jail like broken then?
No.
Oh.
You can get mods on Skyrim on Xbox. You've been able to
Oh,
do
okay.
that for a couple years, like
You
almost.
can't do that on PlayStation. That was why I was asking that.
All right, well, you can on Xbox. Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
I understand that Final Fantasy VII was a huge game.
Yeah, I
Above
get it.
Skyrim, I don't know. Above Halo Combat Evolved, I don't know.
No.
Above Arkham, I don't know. Above Call of Duty, I don't know.
Above Mass Effect 2, I don't know about that one either.
Yeah.
Also, to your
Metal Gear Solid, number 7.
Okay, that being in the top 10, yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Metal Gear 100% should be in top 10.
But to your point though earlier, they actually did put the wrong COD in there.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2 was huge.
What's number 6?
Half-Life 2.
In the top 6?
I would put Half-Life 2 in top 10.
Yeah, like it's a top 10, but not a top 6.
Yeah, I mean it is an amazing video game, but 6, I don't know if I agree with that. The Last of Us.
I mean, okay, but like with the context of 2, I don't know.
The Last of Us. Fuck you.
Hello.
The first Last of Us was a great game, but you ruined all of that, so there's no point in even putting The Last of Us on this list.
Yeah, I don't know, because like Last of Us's cultural significance is like gone now, you know?
Yeah, everybody talks about The Last of Us because it sucks.
What's number 4?
See, Dark Phoenix in chat says the same thing. Okay, that's a W take, but maybe at the top 10 spot. Yeah. The Last of Us won, but they ruined the fucking significance of it. Super Mario World at number 4.
Okay.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
It's not like my favorite Super Mario game, but
No, but but I get the significance of it.
what do you think number 3 is?
Number 3? Halo 3.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Okay, that's it's too high. That's too high.
Yeah, no.
I love it, but that's too high.
Dark Phoenix, I agree. Tomb Raider's not on here at all.
Yeah, I don't know why Tomb Raider's not here.
And they had one Resident Evil, and it was Resident Evil 4 at 27.
Why is Tomb Raider not here? Tomb Raider is iconic as well.
Tomb Raider's extremely iconic. Also, remember that Doom is all the way up there as well. It's 13.
Yeah, no, wait a second. So, you go into, not you, Roland, but I'm saying, can any of you make a case for Half-Life 2 being higher than Doom?
Just for the... dude, I can't make a case for Half-Life 2 being bigger than Skyrim.
Right, like, I get the significance of Half-Life 2.
Skyrim is not even just, like, significance in gaming. Like, people know Skyrim memes and don't know what it's from.
Exactly.
Like, Skyrim is massive.
What's number 2?
Tetris.
Okay. Not in the top 10 for me, but I get the significance of it.
I understand why Tetris is on this list, but you should make Tetris an honorable mention because no one plays Tetris.
My mom plays Tetris.
Yeah, on her phone, right?
Yes, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Tetris has only survived because it is the simplest of simplest games.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a good game. I've had fun playing Tetris. But if you're going to put Tetris on this list, you need to put Space Invaders on this list.
Or like
you need to put
pinball
Tron on this list. You need to put all of the old school arcade games on this list. By the way,
Donkey
not a single Mortal Kombat is on this list.
Hold on, wait a second, Roland. Where's Simpsons? Hit and Run.
Yeah, well, also, like I said, there's not a single Mortal Kombat on this list either.
Bruh. Or a Tekken?
The only fighter game they have on here is Street Fighter 2.
I mean, like, I know that no one seems to like Tekken,
Smash
but like
Ultimate on here, but they don't have Smash Melee or Smash Brawl. And Smash Melee and Smash Brawl was way better than Ultimate.
Brawl was awesome because that was what brought Sonic into it. Brawl
had fucking Brawl was the shit, and like Brawl brought in fucking Solid Snake.
Yeah.
You had tons of characters in Brawl. You had everybody from Melee plus new characters in Brawl.
Bro, there's no
Ultimate. You lost characters. There's less characters in Ultimate than there is in Brawl.
I just noticed something. There's no Spider-Man games here.
No, there's no Spider-Man games. There's no Star Wars games.
Where is Battlefront?
There's not a single Lego game.
Where's the complete saga?
Yeah. This is a bullshit list. This is an absolute bullshit list.
What's number one?
Number one game of all time, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Hold on, no.
Breath of the Wild, the number one game of all time.
Of all time? No.
According
Not
to
of all
Stones,
time, no.
The number one video game of all time is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Okay, biased. My number one game is Arkham City. Biased. But if I were to make an unbiased version of this list, I would put like Final Fantasy VII in like number 3. I would put like Red Dead at like number 5.
Combat Evolved would be on this list at like 40 something, and then you'd have Halo 2 I would have Halo 2 closer to the bottom.
Halo 3 would like make it
I
in
would
the top
still
5.
have Halo 2 in the top 15. Like, because there's a lot of games that were more culturally significant for gaming than Halo 2. Because that's how you have to look at this.
The thing that I don't get is Breath of the Wild was only played by people from people that like have a Switch. Like it's not.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I've never played it. My brother says that it's good, but like that's not it. It doesn't have the player base that like even like Street Fighter 2 has or Doom or like
that's what everybody
World of Warcraft is like
played.
Wild,
that's literally what everybody says about Breath of the Wild. It's good. They don't have Majora's Mask on this list, which is most people's favorite.
Yeah.
None of these
Majora's
games
Mask from where's Punch Out? Punch Out isn't here.
All right, well I got the names mixed up then, Crimson. Whatever. Yeah, like you don't have Punch Out on here. Dude, keep in mind, they put fucking what's its name all the way up. Chrono Trigger's all the way at 40. Chrono Trigger's
bro.
OG.
They put Hades at 49. And I don't know if you've played it, Roland. Hades is phenomenal.
Hades is a great game.
Yes.
They put Castlevania at 48.
I can say I've actually never ever played that game. I've played most of these games.
And if they're gonna put arcade games on here like Tetris, they also don't have like Time Crisis or fucking House of the Dead.
Or like, I don't know, Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Like one of the more iconic arcade games. No, but bro, Simpsons Hit and Run couldn't even crack the top 50.
But Crimson, isn't Ultimate the one that is on
Ultimate's the
Switch?
one that's on the Switch.
Yeah, see, that's not Melee's fucking better.
Brawl was the one that was on the Wii.
Yeah, well, they're both better than Ultimate, in my opinion.
I don't disagree with you, but Ultimate is the one that has.
And I know the community didn't like Brawl compared to Melee.
Hold on a second.
I
Wait. I can legit make an argument for Kingdom Hearts 2 being here. Where the heck is Kingdom Hearts 2?
Yeah, there's not a Kingdom Hearts game on here either.
So, the Rolling Stones also gave
Not the Rolling
Eminem's Relapse like
Not
a 4 out of 10.
Rolling
So, like-
Stone. Not the Rolling Stones themselves, but Rolling Stone.
I know that. Bro, they have the Arkham City at 42 annoys the hell out of me.
Right, the only Pokemon game on here is Gold and Silver.
I mean, because you can't count Pokemon Go, even though like
Red and
everybody.
Blue, dude.
Red and Blue is a lot more of an iconic game, for sure. See, I've played Ultimate and I've played Brawl. I never played Melee, so
Melee
I
is
know.
the fucking best one.
Wasn't Melee was the one on the Wii U, right?
No, Melee was the one on the fucking Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
Melee was the shit. The only reason I liked Brawl is because they had a couple more characters, but Melee played way better.
Liam, I'm sorry. I know that you're going to be watching this later. Hollow Knight is not
Hollow Knight
not
should not be
better.
on here.
No.
I don't know anybody who's played Hollow Knight.
No.
If I ask any of my friends who are gamers, they'd be like, yeah, I played like 20 minutes of it. Like, there's games that I love that I know no one's played, and I would not put them on this list.
Yes, same here.
Like, I love this game called Haven. I don't know a single person who's played it, but I found it one night randomly on fucking Game Pass, and I started playing it, and I really like it. But I bet you no one's played it.
Yeah, or it's like how I feel like I'm in a niche audience of people that is a fan of the Infamous games. Like, it's like that, you know?
Yes.
But, like, Hollow Knight is a niche. It shouldn't be here. Like, you could have put Halo 1 where Hollow Knight is, and then
Bro,
you
we don't have Black Ops on here.
Bro, the OG Black Ops, or like, Black Ops 2, even 3.
No, not 3, but like Black Ops 2. You don't have Halo Reach, you have Halo Combat Evolved.
Gold and Silver for, Pokemon, yes. Yeah. They are the most popular games. That is true.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Roman's thinking of it from, like, the sense of, like, the player base and the, like, cultural...
I'm thinking about what it did for gaming.
Yeah.
Like, how big it was at the time and for how long it was huge.
Yeah, because, like, even though I'm not big on it, I can see why Fortnite's here. I can see why League of Legends is here.
Yeah, that makes sense. World of Warcraft makes sense.
But, like, Mrs. Pac-Man higher than the original one? No.
I was gonna say, I've played Pac-Man a lot. I don't think I've ever played Mrs. Pac-Man.
I know that she's in the Pac-Man games, but I don't.
Mrs. Pac-Man is just Pac-Man 2.
basically.
But like, if you're gonna put Pac-Man on here, where the fuck is Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, bruh, nah.
And like, where the fuck is Tron and Asteroids and Space Invaders? Where's like the other like arcade games that were huge? Where's any Star Wars game?
Bro, where is Star Wars Battlefront 2?
Or Legos? Any Lego game not on here?
Lego Batman?
If you put the Star Wars like arcade game should be on here.
Like, I'm not saying that like Rogue Squadron should be here, but like, I don't know. The Complete Saga would be nice to have here.
Battlefront 2 should be, the Complete Saga should be, Force Unleashed, like one of them. The Revenge of the Sith game, like one of them.
So you would actually make the case that like the Revenge of the Sith game is like a top 50 game ever made?
No, I'm just saying like one of those Star Wars games should be on here.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not making that case at all. I'm just saying, like, those are some of the best Star Wars games. You can pick one of them.
Yes.
Replace fucking Hollow Knight.
Oh, man. I hate this list.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's not even so much about like the games are on here. A lot of them are in the wrong place. Like, I would have Wii Sports in like the top 10.
Yeah, I mean, Wii Sports was fucking huge.
Everyone has played that game at least once, I feel like. And like Counter-Strike, everyone has played that. Everyone's played Sonic and Smash and like, Smash Bros and God of War and freaking, Arkham. But no one's played Hollow Knight. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Well, Roland, thank you for, pissing me off though now. Thank you.
Well, I had to bring this up before we got off.
I was having a good day too. And, seeing. So, did you see that list beforehand and just knew that I was going to get pissed about, Arkham City being there?
Yeah, no, I saw that list on Tuesday.
Bro,
they went
Crimson.
over it.
Hades is phenomenal.
Yeah, well, Hades is a good game, but it's definitely, I agree. I don't think it's a top 50 of all time.
No, but so you saw Arkham City at 42, and you were literally just like, I have to show Roman.
No, literally, I was watching Tuesday night's main event on Geeks and Gamers on Tuesday after work, and I was like, all right, they're going through the top 50 according to Rolling Stone.
Yo, Knights of the Old
Knights of the fucking Old Republic should be on there, and Minecraft is on there, but Minecraft should be in top 10. And again, I'm not even a big Minecraft fan, but anybody knows that Minecraft should be in top 10. Because it's fucking massive.
Yeah. But like, you just had to show me a game where a list where like my favorite game ever is like 42 of like a top 50 list.
I wasn't thinking that way. I was more so thinking this list is bullshit.
Well, yeah. But like,
look at this.
I don't. Hollow Knight being that high up is crazy to me.
Habara habara shabara.
Someone you human. I'm a superhuman.
Yeah, I saw Donald Trump singing "Without Me" the other day. It was great. He said,
"Well, guys,
bing, 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 bing." It's fucking fantastic.
Roland, did you wanna wrap it up now?
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
Like an unused condom? Nah, it's like
unused. You can't put them back once you've opened them.
I am well aware of that, Roland.
I'm
Okay.
just making sure.
All right, but Arma
Yeah.
3 should be too
Yes.
because yeah, true. I don't disagree with that.
Well, I want to hear people put their top video games in the comments.
Yeah, actually, I'm kind of curious, and if any of you say Batman Dark tomorrow, I am banning you from chat for forever. And I
No,
don't
if
care.
you like that game, you like that game. Put it in there. But put
have
your
you ever
top
seen that
games-
game, Roland?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, fair enough.
If somebody says they like Star Wars Outlaws a lot, put it in there.
I mean, I don't know anyone who does, but
Bro, my manager has been having fun playing that game because
all right,
his-
I am banning this Twitch bot.
So my manager at work's like, yeah, I got my son the Star Wars game for like Christmas, and he's telling me, he's like, yeah, like me and my coworker are like, that game is fucking terrible. And he goes, why? And we told him like everything about Outlaws and how it was banked as an open world. It's not an open world. It's a fucking jackass female Han Solo, like all this other shit. He goes, I was like, bro, you can hide behind a blade of grass and they won't shoot you. He goes, yeah, well, he's like 8, so like he won't recognize it, but I'll have fun watching him play it. I was like, there you go. As long as you're having fun, because at the end of the day, that works. He goes, yeah, it was on sale for like $50. It's like, of course it was. It's a terrible game.
So, what is everybody's favorite game? Really fast, or like put in like some of your favorites here.
What you asking me what my favorite video game is?
Well, I'm asking you, but I'm also asking chat really fast.
Oh, that's fucking hard. Because I have to pick, like... Alright, if it encompasses multiplayer, story, and everything else, and it's not a single-player game, Halo Reach.
All right. Batman Arkham City is mine. That's why I was so pissed about that list.
But, like, without multiplayer... Dude, there wasn't a BioShock on that list either.
Oh, that's right. There wasn't one.
This is fucked. This list is retarded.
Yeah, you don't say.
All right. My favorite, like, story-wise game. Oh fuck, that's hard. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 1, but
Red Dead 1's a good one.
I mean, I feel like it'd have to be Skyrim. Yeah, I feel like it would have to be Skyrim.
Oh, Borderlands 2 is... Where the heck were any of the Borderlands games
God,
at?
yeah, Borderlands 2. What the fuck?
Or Fallout, bro.
Fallout 3 was on there.
Oh, okay.
But New Vegas. Dude, that's too hard of a question. You can't pick one game because you have to have like one that includes multiplayer, and then you have to have one that includes like a story. So like multiplayer wise, Halo Reach I had the most fun on ever. But like story wise, I mean that's too fucking hard.
Well then,
because I got Metal Gear Solid 2. It's fucking fantastic.
Multiplayer for me,
I've got like Skyrim, which is like different because like you don't have to run the story the way you want to. But you have like Borderlands. Like, oh my god, it's so difficult to pick.
all right.
I
Give me,
love
like around about 5.
Dude, that's fucking hard. All right, like 5 story games, but like Halo Reach would be my multiplayer one. Halo Reach and Modern Warfare 2 are like my multiplayer ones. Well, like story wise, be like Borderlands 2. Skyrim.
Where was
Assassin's Creed 2? Assassin's Creed 2.
Where was Assassin's Creed 2, 3, or you know,
No,
Black Flag on that list?
Actually, Black Flag. Black Flag. I fucking love Black Flag.
Where was Assassin's Creed on that list? I didn't see any on there.
I mean, story-wise, dude, I love Cyberpunk. I really do.
Yeah, but people meme on that game because like when it came out, it didn't work. But
It worked on Xbox. It worked. I did not have a problem. I did not have one single game-breaking glitch or any glitches on my Xbox when I played that game. So I had a blast.
People also just complain when games have like any glitches, as if that's not a part of the.
No, it was a problem. I just didn't have that problem. I was a lucky one. So I had a fucking blast. And the story, like it doesn't take away from what they wrote as the story. Like, I love Cyberpunk. I'm replaying Cyberpunk 2077 right now. I'm doing 100% fucking replay, and I'm doing the DLC on top of it. So, like,
If/when you start your channel, that should be something that you do, play through, like, Cyberpunk.
I'll play through Cyberpunk again. I love Cyberpunk. I love the world. I love the characters. Like, I am having so much fucking fun playing this game again.
You know what else is like an underrated game? Bro. Titanfall.
Titanfall 2, baby! Titanfall 2. That's another multiplayer one for my list.
Titanfall. That didn't get mentioned. Or like, what was the game where the Nazis won?
Wolfenstein.
Yes, Wolfenstein. Yeah, that's not there.
Yeah, the Wolfenstein is mainly great just because like you just run around and fucking kill Nazis and you don't feel bad about it.
That's true.
It's not one of those games where you're like, oh, I'm just gonna knock out everybody. It's like, no, I'm gonna kill them all. Like,
LA,
you can
are
knock
though, bro.
out all the enemies like on sneak missions. You can knock them all out, but it's a lot more fun to just blow their fucking heads off.
LA Noir though, underrated.
LA Noir is good. Mafia's good.
You know, if they were gonna put a phone game on there, like, you know, Tetris, you know what else has like, you know, a staying power? Among Us. Why wasn't that on there?
Among Us isn't even a phone game. It's a PC game above all.
Okay, but like,
but Among Us is funny as fuck. I still like whenever Geeks and Gamers does like an Among Us gaming stream, I watch it because it's fucking hilarious to watch everybody argue.
That's what I'm saying.
Be like, this motherfucker was here. I saw him
Among
do it. And everybody and like people will be like, no, let's just vote him out just to vote him out. He's like, you motherfuckers, you'll die. Like,
Among Us is like an actual good game. You know? Like, it's fun.
Yeah, no, Among Us is great.
It's better than Tetris.
Dude, we used to play Among Us on Xbox. We'd all go on an Xbox party and then mute. Go do our shit.
So fun.
And then unmute. Yeah, you'd have like a full crew of people playing Among Us is fun as shit.
Bro, where on that list? Where was Sea of Thieves?
They wouldn't put it up there. It's too niche.
Yeah, true. It is very niche.
I mean, it's a great game. I love Sea of Thieves, but it's too niche.
That's true.
Now, I wouldn't put it in top I put in top 50 maybe, but it wouldn't be below 30 of all time.
Resident Evil being that far down on that list though was crazy.
And only having Resident Evil 4 and not any of the other ones. Like, I'm not talking about 7 or 8. I'm talking about the other ones. Like,
well, I know who I'm not letting do a top 50 anime character list.
who, Rolling Stone?
Yeah, because they would have like Shino and like, you know, Krillin and like, you know, the top 2.
Dude, half of them would literally be Naruto characters.
Which, like,
There
there
would
are
be
more
no
characters.
Bleach, there would be no Bleach characters. It would all be One Piece, Dragon Ball, and Naruto characters.
But like, as someone who loves Naruto and Dragon Ball, there are more anime characters than just Naruto
It
and
would
Dragon
also
Ball
be
characters.
it would be like Spike Spiegel, which, like, yeah, obviously Spike Spiegel's in the top, but like they would have him in there because they didn't just know that, and then it would also be like fucking Tanjiro and Deku.
Do you think that like
Denji from Chainsaw Man? Like, it would be like all the main characters of the most popular anime now.
Do you think that Ichigo would like get into that list?
Ichigo would be in the top fucking 40 because they don't realize how important of a character and how good of a character Ichigo is. That's why. He'd be 40 to 50 because they wouldn't understand it. And Crimson and I have had this conversation as to why out of Naruto and Dragon Ball and Goku and Luffy, like, Ichigo is the most compelling of the characters in the big 3.
Ooh.
We have had that conversation quite a few times.
See, I can't speak on it only because I haven't seen Bleach, so I have to watch it.
Like, Ichigo would be the most compelling like character out of the big 3. He's the most relatable.
Okay.
He's 100% the most relatable. He's a guy who literally is just, he can see ghosts, right? So then he just ends up seeing a demon at one point trying to murder his fucking sisters, his little sisters. So he fucking tries to kill it, and he kicks the shit out of him. And then a Soul Reaper shows up. That's also very true. Ichigo did inspire most of the new generation protagonists. You're right, Crimson. So then a Soul Reaper shows up and is like, you need to kill yourself in order to become a Soul Reaper and kill this thing. And Ichigo's like, bet, I'm doing it to save my family.
Yeah.
And he just does it. And then he fucking becomes a half human, half like hollow ghost, and fucking just starts protecting people. That's all he wants to do is protect people. And he gets his ass kicked way more than any other protagonist in those big 3.
Yeah,
he came closer to death so many more times, dude, where you're like, Ichigo actually might die in the show, and it's just going to be another character coming up.
Yeah, and like, I wonder where like Rolling Stones would put like Eren Yeager.
Eren Yeager being the top 10.
See, but like, as much as I like him, I don't think that he should be there. You know, like.
Well, you got to finish the show first, buddy.
All right, fair. I already know though. Eren
Yeager for me is up there. I would put Ichigo in the top 10, and I would also put Eren Yeager in the top 10. As an interesting anime character. I'd also put Light Yagami.
Would you, so like Shikamaru is your favorite Naruto character, but would you put him
Guts,
into the top 10?
Guts and Griffith would both be top 10. I agree with that, Crimson. From Berserk. Both of them top 10.
Shikamaru?
No. I don't think I would put. I don't know if I'd put anybody from Naruto in top 10 anime characters of all time.
I mean, like
Jiraiya, maybe.
Kakashi or Jiraiya?
But none of the None of the main cast.
Yeah, see,
Kakashi. Yeah, but
Kakashi,
no,
Itachi, yeah,
yeah, Itachi or Kakashi or Jiraiya. That's it. But
what
none of
about
cast
the
cast.
significance of Goku? The significance of him.
I mean, he would be in top 10 for sure. But like,
I'm not trying to put him over like Ichigo or nothing, but like he would have to be in the top 10.
no, I mean he would be 100%. He would be.
Yeah. He's not even my favorite Dragon Ball character either, and
No,
I just like.
But he would be in top 10.
Vegeta and Piccolo and I would say like Gohan are my three,
I mean,
but
Aaron would be there. Like, who else?
oh, Sailor
Yeah,
Moon
Sailor
too.
Moon, 100%.
Yeah,
Sailor Moon, 100%. Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop, 100%. Yo, Crimson, we should do this at one point. Top 50 anime characters of all time.
hey, that would actually be that'd be fun.
That would be a good fucking stream. Because we can have fun with that, man.
I might do a top 50 superheroes of all time. I don't know what I would base the criteria off of.
Yeah,
Roland will be there.
No, I will. I got shit to do tomorrow, so I'm not working. So,
well, lads, it's been a real one.
Call it.
Lads, thank you for hopping on the stream, as always.
Yeah, everybody go and check out Crimson Law's newest video, and I'll be on the stream tomorrow night. So,
and I'll be watching. Until next time, you beautiful people. Peace.
See you later, everybody.